What's going on, my peopleizations? I see they not sending out the notifications, huh? No notifications for your boy Blue, huh? Smash the like button, people. Let's get the likes all the way up. As we clearly see, they're not sending out the notifications again. Broken Tradition, my brother Ron in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Ron, man. Broken Traditions in the building. Ron, drop the link to all your sites, great brother. JF Hipster, Joseph Obang, Henry Washington, James Diamonds, June Bugger, Jimmy Bernard, Tania Marie, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing? Say, I'm hot, Blue. Yeah, it's hot out here today. Kevin Munnins, Retros for Life, 79 Boxing. Yeah, man. Do y'all see what happened in Miami, man? That's unfortunate, man. Chris Rob Media TV, Will Smith, Ron DeLynn Grant, what's going on? Lloyd Lawrence UK, Greets with Fire, God's Greatest, Stephen Lamontes Hawkins, Vince Williams, Money in the Ghetto, 807B1, Mississippi King, BBG, Sherman Callahan, Hindu Stick, Chris Rob Media TV, Nafsi, The Chosen One, Joseph Obang, Southern T Boxing. Go subscribe to my brother Southern T Boxing, Brown on Boxing, Big Truck Trap Star, my brother, Straight Gate Trade, what's going on? Alan Turner, Marcus Hughes, Ryan Taylor, Boxing Good, Edwin Sanchez. Yeah. Then I send out a notification. We see this. Jimmy Bernard, E. Webb, Hebrew Israelite, Artie Scott. Yeah, Tania Marie. Amazing, isn't it? Lala D, peace and bless, Queen. How you doing today? Michael Ray II, George Proctor, Brent Lawson, Mark Hairston, Skills from New Orleans, Chicago Golden Gloves, Eduardo Stiff, Antone Martin, Edwin Sanchez, Bobo, Chris X. He said, get on them Hawks before you get on the statue. We're going to find out tonight. Zoom Verse, what's going on? Lotto Soldier, what's going on? We're going to find out tonight if the Hawks is for real or not. If it was a fluke or not, we're going to find out tonight. If they win tonight, they're going to win the series. And I hope they win. Everybody celebrating the Bucks, beating the Nets. And the Nets, you know, the Nets was injured. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Come on, man. North Memphis 48, Demetrius Bright, CB, True Culture, Ron Robinson, Tom will tell, Eric Johnson. What's going on? Artie Scott, what's going on? Nice the Savage, what's going on? Donald Favors, Samuel Dumas, Huey Newton, Jay Murdy, Donald Favors, what's going on? Hey Ron, if the Hawks win tonight, they're gonna win the series. I don't know about beating the Suns because the Suns is unknown. St. Louis Mick, Diego 619 Cali Factor, what's going on? I don't know if they can beat the Suns because the Suns are that's a good matchup for the Suns. Donald Outlaw, what's going on? They match up well with the Suns because they got two people legit that they could put on Trae Young with Chris Paul and old boy is balling, right? What's his name? I'm like, man, why you couldn't play like that for the Bulls? P Dog, what's going on? Don Bernard Jr., what's going on? Jason Smith, Sammy Curtin, Real McCoy, Robert Brown, Young High 5, Fly High 89, Curtis Price, what's going on? Payne, Alan Payne, that's his name, right? Mar, what's going on? Yeah, they beat KD, not the Nets. Gilbert Rodriguez Jr., what's going on, Young King? Full Counter Boxing, what's going on? Jay Goods, 1226. Yeah, they look how they playing with the sub. The look how they playing with it. You see how they playing with it? So look at this, man. Albert Doherty, I remember the GOAT. Robert Drummond, D-Rec the Hitman. A-Spin Z Wazab, what's going on? Brandon Towns, what's going on, great brother? Pull counter boxing. Dominic Horton. What's going on? Denzel Horton. What's going on? So you clearly see they're not sending out the notification. Isn't that something? Stu Baby Love TV. Chosen Kid. What's going on, great brother? So yeah, so let's get into this, right? So did y'all see? Hey, first I want to send the blessings out to the people in Miami, man. The people in Miami, man. I want to send out blessings to the people in Miami. Blessings to the people in Miami, man. That's amazing, isn't it? That's amazing, man. That is amazing, man. Anthony 626, what's going on? J Kicks 2324, what's going on? Hebrew Israelite, what's going on? I can't believe it. Chantel Hill, what's going on? That's amazing, man. Imagine you just on vacation. Kevin Nelson, what's going on? David Bandele McGool, what's going on? Groundhog Sports Nation, what's going on? St. Louis Mick, man, a whole hotel fell. They don't even know why. On South Beach, a whole hotel. The whole hotel just collapsed in South Beach, man. Imagine, like, everybody's on vacation there. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. King Senior, what's going on? Boxer MMA 365, what's going on? Jay Martinez said it was an apartment building. Or here in New York, they saying on the news that it was a hotel. They saying it was a hotel. The real Brick Rob, my brother. I remember the GOAT. What's going on? It was a residential condo building, Blue, not a hotel. Man, either way, same results, man. And Tom Martin said, and he heard they had an inspection a few weeks ago. Hebrew Israelite, what's going on? Man, that's different, man. MZ, what's going on? Yeah, knock these lines out. What's going on? D Brown, what's going on? Oakland man, what's going on? Man, that's wild, man. That's wild. That's wild. That's man. That's unfortunate, man. Share my live. What's going on? So let's get into this, right? Gab Tichella, what's going on? Francion Silius, Carlos Realis, what's going on? Fly Guy Indy, what's going on? Let's get into this, man. So I don't know if y'all saw this, but they made a statue in celebration of Deontay Wilder losing. This is not a celebration of Tyson Fury winning. There's a difference. There's a difference in celebrating Tyson Fury winning and a difference in celebrating Deontay Wilder losing. King Swisher, what's going on? Albert Harper, what's going on? This is a celebration of Deontay Wilder losing. And this tells you this is more to do with than just boxing. All Stokes, what's going on? So Oakland Man, what's going on? North Memphis 48, what's going on? So when people tell you, oh, it has nothing to do with that, it has everything to do with that. Everything to do with it. Because how do you know, Blue, that it's not a celebration of Tyson Fury? Because if it was a celebration of Tyson Fury, Rax, what's going on? If this was a celebration, Rashawn Samuels, what's going on? If this was a celebration of Tyson Fury, well, then you would be celebrating and honoring Tyson Fury. Juan LD 87, Dwayne Jones, what's going on? You understand? Pastor Charlie Herrera, what's going on? That's not what was celebrated. Because if it was celebration of Tyson Fury, Zoomverse, what's going on? Miss TT UK and Benny's World. Peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? TT, did you see this? King Beef 79, what's going on? Kevin Nelson, what's going on? So, if you were celebrating Tyson Fury's victory, right? I understand you have the pose or the image of him hitting Deontay Wilder left hook to the body and Wilder falling back. Mark Powell, what's going on? Right? Beastrumentals, what's going on? But that's not what you had. You had that, Oakland Man, what's going on? And then they decided, Mark Powell, what's going on? Here's where you know it's more to do than boxing. Roberto Moreno, what's going on? Here's how you know it has nothing to do with boxing. How do you know that, Blue? Let me explain. Because you have a picture of Deontay Wilder on the canvas. A statue of him on the canvas. And you have a statue of Tyson Fury not even connected on Deontay Wilder. Just Deontay Wilder stumbling back. Corey Little, Rico Breland, Mark Powell, what's going on? John Norrie, what's going on? Not of you landing, not even a punch landing. Just a Wilder stumbling back. And then they have a statue of him laying on the canvas. But how do you know, Blue, that this is a celebration of him losing? Let me explain. Clifton Lambert, what's going on? Let me explain. Because he never finished the fight. He didn't finish the fight on the canvas. Expert Genius, what's going on? Mr. Tally 140, what's going on? He didn't finish the fight on the canvas. And it wasn't a monumental moment. When you had Muhammad Ali standing over Sonny Liston, and you have that monumental moment where Muhammad Ali is, celebrating, right? That's a monumental moment. This, on the other hand, Justin said it's not about that. It's typical American. Get him out of here. Don't want to see him. Goodbye. Moped Mosley, what's going on? Way Up Brand, the Brand Podcast, what's going on? Goodbye. Get him out of here. I don't want to see him. Deuces. Louis P. Crafton, what's going on? Don't tell me what it's about. Don't tell me what it's about. Philip Guthrie, what's going on? Don't tell me what it's about. You can't tell us what it's about. What you mean? Do you live over here? There's different civilizations for different things. Do you live here? Do you know? No, you don't. David Santos, what's going on? Rome Fall Rock, what's going on? So let me explain. He didn't finish the fight on the canvas. So why is that? Why is that framed? He didn't finish the fight on the canvas. He finished the fight on his feet. So why did you capture that moment? Because he got up right from there. He got up from that point. So why is that a moment of him laying on the canvas, getting ready to get up and continue the fight? So that wasn't a stoppage. That wasn't a knockout. And Ricky hadn't taken a picture with one flag of the British flag, and Deontay Wilder has the American flag, so on and so forth, right? Oddly enough, Ricky Hatton was knocked out by Floyd Mayweather. That would be a monumental moment because he didn't get up. He didn't get up. Deontay Wilder laying on the canvas is not the moment because he got up. So that is misleading, to say the least, because if you have people that didn't watch the fight, they would think that that was the end of the fight, when it's not. Vulcanist, my brother in the super chat, where you been at, great brother? Dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute Blue and chat. Yet they insult him and his career constantly. They are showing you what they think of him by creating statues of Wilder down. They know Wilder is the real deal. This is a fact. That's a fact. My brother CB Sports TV, Carl Burrell in the building, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. I tried telling these, this is deeper than boxing. It always has and always will be about this. These traders will get their wake-up call. Facts. This is fossil facts, like my brother MREC TV has said. Fossil facts, right? So they'll lead you. It's misleading, to say the least, on top of it, right? Because if you don't know, let's say this is a historic, it's at a Hall of Fame. It's at a historic place, right? Hard Body JT Mo, what's going on, great brother? President Jafar, what's going on? MBMG, what's going on, right? You go there and view the statue, you're going to think he lost the fight in that manner, right? Did he lose the fight then? No, he finished the fight on his feet. Noble Royalty, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, what's good, Blue, in chat? I seen the statue, Blue. This is psychological. No worries, the real shall prevail. Hashtag Bomb Squad. Facts. Facts. Sugar, fantastic. My brother in the super chat, much love to you. Always coming through, starting up and showing love every day. Okay? So it's misleading. Pat Cannon, what's going on? Samuel Dumas, what's going on? So, Lulama M, what's going on? Bob Brown, what's going on? AB, what's going on? Wayman Davis, what's going on? Power Play for Real, what's going on? Donald Clark Jr., Pat Cannon, what's going on? Dorian Sims, what's going on? Sim No Mo, Derek Jr., Jay Samuels, Ricky Beavers, what's going on? Prince Blizzard, Raymax Serenis, what's going on? Henry King, Tone 40, Brian Nobley Barfield, Rolando Markland, DP Rocker, Jono House, what's going on? Francione Arcelius, Rex Scipio, Boss Red 357, Rustlin Deherian McCalavo, what's going on? He said, I'm old snap. I'm the only Russian in here. That's all right. Hey, Andre Davis, what's going on? So that's all right. That means you just shine bright. Corey Little, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Tyson was recovering. He was washed. That was the story. He showed up and showed out. No one else showing up, going 12 rounds with Wilder. Now Fury got the dub on Wilder. It's like this now. This is a fact. This is a fact. Chan Bailey Sports TV. What's going on, great brother? Dub J Luckett. What's going on? So here's the thing, right? The statue is misleading. Michael Helton, DJ Zion Love. What's going on? It's misleading. For one, it don't celebrate Hillside Boy 870. What's going on? It don't celebrate Tyson Fury's victory. It celebrates Deontay Wilder's loss. That's two different things. Big Trueberry. What's going on? Kitsoon the Husky, what's going on? See, maybe people may not understand it. L.F. John, what's going on? They may not register this. See, but I'm quick with this. It doesn't symbolize victory for Tyson Fury. It symbolizes loss for Deontay Wilder. Goose Feather Brown, what's going on? That's what it symbolizes. The gaming circle, what's going on? Okay? Let me explain. Right? If it celebrated Tyson Fury victory, then you would only need the one statue of him standing there and Deontay Wilder falling. Geo James Khalil 98, what's going on? Gavin Washington, what's going on? Jared Mello, what's going on? Then that's the only statue you would need to symbolize Tyson Fury winning the fight. You understand what I'm saying? But that's not what they did. They went above and beyond. Jay Martinez, Columbia in the building. I want to go to Colombia and I want to feed the people. Ricky Beavers, what's going on? I see a brother that's going over there, man, always helping out. I never knew Colombia had more black people than America does. Never knew that. Rika Rabbit 12, peace of bless, Queen. How you doing? Dwayne Johnson, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. What up, Blue? Don't be surprised if Fury pull out of the fight to play mind games with Wilder. He did it with Vlad's second fight. Do you take calls also on the show? No, I don't do calls, man, because I can't do the speed limit, man. So the people come in here and then they'll be there, just talking for 15, 20 minutes. I can't do it. I can't operate like that. Me and my brother Kirk, we got to get a mediator. LaJessica Burden, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing? We need LaJessica Burden to be a mediator or something. Country Junior, what's going on? Belly the Bison, brother in the super chat. You good, Blue? We still don't know who else these can. We still don't know who else these camp. Who else he added to his team? Joe Mania, what's going on? He has to release that information, great brother. Not up to me. And he has to want to talk about it to release it. You gotta understand, he's preparing for a major fight. Maybe he don't want to reveal that yet. Michael Help, my brother in the super chat. How you got a statue of a man that doesn't even have a license to box in your country? This is a fact. That's a fact. See page 412 Gaming. Chance. Jeremy 2685. L Dub Boxing. My brother Lawrence Williams in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Lawrence Williams. She said, I'm great, Blue. Hawks in 4. And what'd you say? Hawks in 5? Man, that'd be a statement made. Soul Brother number 1, Jay Lee. What's going on? Yeah, we got 600 people and we got 300 likes. Tay Walker, what's going on? 600 people and 300 likes. It's in the UK. Miss TT UK, she said most of those statues are in. Miss TT UK, what can you write that again? Because I read it, then I forgot to put it up. Can you write it again, Miss TT UK? Vulcanist, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. I would go as far as to say it's similar or a loss for us. FBA ODOS. ADOS, man. Come on, Blue. He said I would go as far as to say it symbolizes a loss for us, FBA ADOS. They've never had a Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson, so this is a way to soil legacy in their eyes. Just my thoughts. That's a great point. The Top Promoter Network, what's going on? That's a great point, great brother. I wonder if they do. Wayman Davis, what's going on? Fortnite Boxing, what's going on? Benjamin Harrington, what's going on? Mike J. Adrian Vet, what's going on? So you see, Tania Marie, though, this is what I was saying, right? It's not a celebration of Tyson Fury, though. See, the whole picture viewpoint is not a celebration of Tyson Fury at all whatsoever. Talib Cunningham, what's going on, great brother? It's not a celebration of Tyson Fury at all whatsoever. Like I said, Jay Walker 214, what's going on, great brother? If it was a celebration of Tyson Fury victory, a great victory for Tyson Fury, then you will have the picture of him standing in front of Wilder, right? And Wilder falling, and that's it. In honor of Tyson Fury. But why do you have that picture and Wilder on the canvas when Wilder got up? He got up. So let's look at this, right? Wilder got up. So why do you have this picture? You understand? What does this picture have to do with anything? What does this picture Emmanuel H, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He says, salute, late but feet white. It's celebrating a guy that don't have a license in the UK and can't fight in the UK, but they claiming him though. Shaking my head. And my thing is, they're not even celebrating him, great brother. They're not celebrating him. If they was, Best Jay Stevenson. Peace of bless, Queen. How you doing today? Hard Body J Timo, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub. All your boy Blue in the super chat. Definitely bigger than boxing. This is spiritual. Fury will experience vengeance in the form of Bronze Bomber. Hashtag 2-time. Hashtag Bomb Squad. Hashtag LDBC. Yeah, they're claiming that I don't have no service. Valkanist, my brother, back in the super chat. He said they have 2 statues of Wilder. This is a fact. So, Quentin Gilliam, my brother in the super chat. Then we need a statue of Ricky Hatton getting smoked by Floyd. That's what I'm saying. Right? Destin T, what's going on? Since they have Gary McGee, what's going on? Mo Your Sauce, what's going on? Hey, do me a favor, people. Gary McGee, what's going on? Smash the like button, man. Elbow, what's going on? Yeah, I know. Rika Rabbit, I know. Brother Adam, what's going on? Mo Shing Bade, my brother in super chat. He said should have made it out of the chocolate. If Fury loses, they could melt it and unreal. Sub-Zero, what's going on? Sean Thaxter, what's going on? One more week, mate. You master Allah, what's going on? Kobe Timmons, my brother in the super chat, dropping that 3/4 of a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. This sends a strong message regarding how boxers are regarded and the preferred outcome by some. This is a treacherous statement of disrespect to even be allowed. American media, step up. They won't. They will not. Kobe Timmons. Or Saw the God, what's going on? Dow Johnson, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. What up, Blue in chat? This statue is dumb form of that will backfire on them in the long run. Where will they put this mess at? The levels up for Wilder is amazing. This is a fact. Can't make this stuff up. Denzel Horton, my brother in the super chat. Why was there no statue of Joshua knocking out Klitschko? No, I got one better, Denzel Horton. Why was there no statue of Tyson Fury ending Vladimir Klitschko's reign? Isn't that more monumental? The fact that he ended Vladimir Klitschko's reign, 10-year reign? Isn't that it? Isn't that more monumental? Nelson Armstrong, Road Money, what's going on? Real One TV, Chef Sean Ferguson, what's going on? Him beating Vladimir Klitschko was bigger, right, than him beating Deontay Wilder, right? Deontay Wilder can't box. Deontay Wilder hasn't beaten anybody. Deontay Wilder's overrated, right? So why are we celebrating him beating Deontay Wilder opposed to celebrating when he beat Vladimir Klitschko? Isn't that a bigger victory? Vladimir Klitschko was on a 10-year reign, right? Vladimir Klitschko got it all. He could box, he could knock you out, he could do it all around the world. What's going on? No limitations, right? Reese, bro, what's going on? My brother, Carolina Ryder in the building, coming through, studding up, dropping that hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. He says, salute. Salute to you, great brother. Appreciate you. Houston, Texas, 056. What's going on? So, now let's go back. This is a celebration of Tyson Fury's victory, right? This would be a celebration of Tyson Fury victory. This. Right? That's a celebration of Tyson Fury victory, right? Cool. How is this a celebration of his victory? How is that a celebration of his victory? How? Somebody explain it to me. Sin Strong, what's going on? How is that a celebration of Tyson Fury's victory? It's not. Dominic Horton, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a go on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Salute Blue in chat, fam. I hope they kept that receipt for that weak statue. Oh, for sure. So of course not, because it's not about. So when I'm Sherman Callan, what's going on? What I'm trying to make aware to you guys, it's not about Tyson Fury's victory. Remember what Larry Merchant had to say. Wayne's World, what's going on? Elliot Burns, what's going on? I want y'all to understand, not too many people are going to do this. Talk about this. And the man I am. Eli Zachary talks everything. What's going on? Why you would create two statues? Let me ask you a question. Do they have two statues of Michael Jordan in front of the Chicago Bulls Stadium? No. Miss put together a piece of butts. Queen, how you doing today? Do they have two statues of Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, Magic Johnson in front of the Lakers, Staples Center? You think they have two statues for that? No. Trey B, what's going on? In the super chat, he said, "How do you have a statue of a man you only knock down when it's the same man that actually knocked you out?" Shaking my head. This is a fact. So, do they have Chance? What's going on? Do they have a statue of Michael Jordan, the Jumpman logo, and Michael Jordan dunking on somebody, or a fadeaway, or Michael Jordan on the floor? Why would they put a statue? No, they don't have that. King Stubbs, my brother in the super chat. Salute, Blue. All they're trying to do is get in Deontay's head because he knows what he did, and he has to pay, and it's gonna be crucial. This is a fact. So, but this is my thing though, King Stubbs. But it's in the UK. It's a celebration in the UK. So it's not. How does it affect Deontay Wilder, the SS family? What's going on? You understand what I'm saying? BK Don 718. What's going on? It's not like he's going to see it outside of the pictures. Why would he? Why would he? That's why I'm telling y'all. It's bigger than boxing. Jack T, my brother in super chat, dropping that half a go on your boy Blue in the super chat. I wouldn't even breathe life and help promote the statue by addressing it. That's what they wanted. They want the satisfaction of your response, but it shows how important and special they know Wilder is. I have to address it. We can't allow these things to take place and not address it. It's a must. We absolutely must address these things. No, they wasn't banking on us responding. See, sometimes things are done in a light of not expecting it to be shine bright. Jack T, my brother, back in the super chat. Wilder wouldn't even know if we don't address it. Of course he will know, because it involves him and it's the boxing world. He would know. Eric Pryor, what's going on? That's the thing. No, we have to address everything. Star London, what's going on? Absolutely not. Jordan Maverick, Los Angeles Lakers, what's going on? Dr. Hook, what's going on? Because, see, if you let it go, Jonil Martinez, peace of blessings to Puerto Rico. Mario Munoz, what's going on? Mario Munoz said, you think it's a thing about race. Let me ask you a question. If it's not, now I'm just going to ask you, I'm asking you your opinion. If it's not, then what is it about? Did Deontay Wilder get knocked out flat like Ricky Hatton did? Like Manny Pacquiao did with Juan Manuel Marquez? Did he? Was that what took place? I got to go get my hair cut. Is that what took place? Did he get knocked out cold? I'm just asking. Did he get knocked out cold? Leo Vince Smoke, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. I bet Joshua and Fury went half on the cause. Wilder coming for revenge, reparations, and righteousness. Can't wait for 724. Facts. William MC Meyer, what's going on? Yeah, you need tightened up. Yeah, man. I didn't let it get too outrageous. Kanal Williams, what's going on? KK, what's going on? Yeah, I'm putting it back. I'll probably go back tomorrow. Wayne's World, brother in the super chat. He said it's getting bad out here. So much riding on this one. This is and wrong. Let's go, Bomb Squad. Facts. 817 bossing me. Harry Jones Jr. Henry King, what's going on? Dante Erlin, what's going on? Let me ask you a question. I'm just asking. This is a celebration of Tyson Fury victory, right? That's celebrating Tyson Fury victory, right? Dr. Pablo Slay, what's going on? Oh yeah, Champ Bailey Sports TV for sure. This is that other dude. What's going on? This is a celebration of Tyson Fury victory, right? Damon Hennings, what's going on? Right? That's a celebration of victory. What does this have to do with it? Mr. Bungle, Calvin Ringo, what's going on? What does this have to do with it? Did he get knocked out? Black August, President Jafar, what's going on? Did he get knocked out? Lechy Puma Skill, 205 Entertainment and more, what's going on? Creighton Brooks, T. Scott, what's going on? Yep. Tania Marie is on tonight. And guess what? I don't stop the queens, man. When they feel when they feel need, then they go ahead and do what they got to do. Kashif Dixon, what's going on? What does this have to do with the fight? What was the need to make another one? What was the need to make that? What does this say? What is this for? Kenny, what's going on? One-handed quitter, what's going on? Paul Evans, what's going on? What is that for? Lead by example, what's going on? Like I said, I could understand this one. But he didn't get knocked out. So why do you have a statue of him laying on the canvas? LB, what's going on? Steve Tatton, what's going on? Why? What's the statue of him laying on the canvas for? Because he didn't get knocked out. And it wasn't a historic moment. It was historic. Okay, no doubt, great brother. It was historic when Muhammad Ali dropped Sonny Liston. He was the underdog. Mr. Drick Joe. Greg Hickey. What's going on? He said to mess with him. How's that messing with him? Oak Park Boxing. What's going on? How was that messing with him? At all whatsoever. Statues are made forever. How's that to mess with them? It's not to see y'all getting it misconstrued. The trilogy is temporary. The statue is forever. My brother Bish, be megastar in the building. If you have sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with little kids, have them subscribe to KK Penson TV. My brother Bish, please drop the link. Soldier Boy 911, what's going on, great brother in the super chat? Salute my good brother Blue and family. Hashtag Philly Cat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We talk sports. What's going on? My brother, William Old School on deck in the building. He said, salute, Blue. I'm still at work. Stopped in for a minute. Okay, as long as you're being safe out there. Appreciate you, great brother. Be safe out there. Joseph Nichols, what's going on? Danny Sanchez, what's going on? Upstate Cali, what's going on? So my thing is this, right? Jerry Alexander, what's going on? Nesh Love, what's going on? Statues are forever. Nobody makes a statue in a Hall of Fame or in a museum for temporary use. Hey, I'm making a statue, just to rile you up. Huh? Dalvin Urbanite, what's going on? No, that's not what statues are for. Asap Basator, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. This is the physical manifestation. This is the physical manifestation of the baiting that the old media thrives upon. This is the reason why LDBC exists, to give the truth over a narrative. This is a fact. Kenny, my brother in the super chat, you making statues of someone who isn't elite? Question mark. What sense does that make? Question mark. I wonder if the glove on Fury's right hand is sucked in. Right. I'm sure it's not. Oh, let's look at that. Let's see if they made it accurate. Axel Dahlstrom, my brother, what's going on? Let's see if they made it accurate. Guess what? You can't even see the right hand. Hey, you can't even see the right hand. Deontay Wilder's braids, Tyson Fury, even the vascularity in his head. Gloves look good. Fred Creech, what's going on? Gloves look good. That how the gloves looked? Chef Dre Book, what's going on? That how the gloves look? Quee Jackson, what's going on? I know, but see, the thing is, you're going to get some the very same American fan base that's going to be like, I don't see nothing wrong with it. They're going to say, I don't see nothing wrong with it. What's wrong with that? It's just a statue. He lost. He lost. That's what they're going to say. Chris Langley, what's going on? Isn't that amazing? It's amazing to me. Hey, I missed the super chat. Sure did. There you go. Uh-oh. Jeremy Johnson, brother in the super chat, dropping that half. Not the half. Jeremy Johnson, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. I don't see how it's historic if Wilder never could box and is a one-trick pony. Won't be surprised if you see a Great White boxing movie from this. Yeah, I won't be surprised about that either, great brother. Not at all whatsoever. Right, but that's my thing. If Wilder can't box, the bigger victory was Tyson Fury over Vladimir Klitschko, right? Authentic 225. What's going on? Which was the bigger victory? Chris Alexander. What's going on? Winter Solstice GN. The XOR. What's going on? His win over Wilder or his win over Vladimir Klitschko? Which one? My brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports. Go subscribe to my brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports. Keon, drop the link, great brother. Mario Salazar, what's going on? Which victory was bigger? His victory over Vladimir Klitschko or his victory over Deontay Wilder? Deontay Wilder, they told you can't box. Deontay Wilder didn't win a silver or a gold. He won a bronze. Deontay Wilder is just, all he has is a right hand. Jerry Alexander, what's going on? So the victory over Vladimir Klitschko was bigger, right? Why didn't they make a statue then? Soul Game Boxing, what's going on? Why didn't they? Janina Brissett, peace and blessings. Queen, how you doing today? Why not? Why not? Jack T, my brother in Super Chat. Wilder features exaggerated just like in the 1920s. But I'm saying, right? Right? My thing is this. Why are you honoring him with a statue when you're not even honoring him? Again, David Scott III, what's going on? It's not even honoring Tyson Fury, as I told you guys. Because if it was honoring Tyson Fury, you would have the one statue of Tyson Fury facing Deontay Wilder with Tyson Fury, with Deontay Wilder stumbling back. That's honoring him. That's it. I don't understand how the other one plays any role in this. 504 Chino, my brother, what's going on? The one, what's going on? My brother Daniel Staley in the building in the super chat, dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute, Blue Blood redemption is coming. Hashtag Bomb Squad, hashtag Spence, hashtag Boots Ennis. How? Somebody explain to me how. How is that okay when it's misleading, to say the least? It is misleading, people. It's misleading. It does not even tell a story. Muhammad Ali standing over Sonny Liston tells a story. Michael Jordan's Jumpman statue in front of the United Center tells a story. It tells a story. Joseph Valentine, what's going on? How does this tell a story? Aleem Nasir, what's going on? And it doesn't even tell what actually took place. Because Deontay Wilder didn't finish on his back. He actually finished on his feet. And he would have continued had his former trainer not thrown in the towel. Whether you agree with it or not, he was on his feet. Edward Stewart, what's going on? Doesn't matter if you say, well, Mark Breland should have thrown in the towel or shouldn't have. That's not what we're talking about. The point is, he didn't finish. He finished on his feet and was debating with the referee and his corner and his former trainer not to stop the fight. So for them to have a picture of him on his back, church, was we outside. What's going on? It's misleading, to say the least. And you create a statue for what? Y'all not hearing me? You create a statue for what? For tourists. It tells his story, right? Master Khalid, keep Oaken, game 41 ever. What's going on? Jamil Allen, my brother, what's going on? Really, bro, my brother in the super chat. Clearly bigger than boxing. If they wanted to celebrate Fury, then all they needed was Fury's arm raised, like Rocky without Wilder. Hashtag till this day. And that's what I said earlier, and I was going to get to that. Robbie Sanders, what's going on? If you wanted to honor Tyson Fury, like my brother Really Bro said, and that's what I was getting ready to get to, the statue with Deontay Wilder stumbling back, Tyson Fury standing in front of him. If you wanted to put two statues, why wasn't the other one in Tyson Fury in celebration? In victory form. Why not? Big Truck Trap Star, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub. on your boy Blue in the super chat. I've never heard of anyone celebrating a victory over. Why doesn't AJ have a statue standing over Charles Martin? Champ is coming for a reckoning. Doc Holliday style. I'm your Huckleberry. This is a fact. I agree. So wouldn't you put a statue of Tyson Fury with his hands raised in victory formation and the statue with him with Deontay Wilder stumbling back? Doesn't that honor Tyson Fury? DOG 215, my brother in the building. He out there in the UK. Right? Taylor for Wealth, what's going on? William MC Meyer, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. Harry O. Crespo, what's going on? I am Lori Baby, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Right? Isn't that more like a celebration? How many likes we got, man? Because we got 700 people. They're not sending out notifications. They're telling me it's my signal is bad. Get the likes all the way up. Get the likes up. Get the likes up to 1K. Get the likes to 1K. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. I'm all the way up. Get the likes all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way. Get the likes up. Get the likes all the way up, people. Let's work. Let's work. Get the likes all the way up. Rich World, Trev Stoker, what's going on? Rob Sportsman Lee, what's going on, great brother? T. Scott, what's going on? Sheena, peace and bless, Queen. How you doing today? Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way. Mike Henry, what's going on? Get the likes all the way up, people. Let's get the likes to 1K. So this is amazing. This is amazing. That they thought that this was okay. Big Truck Trap Star, my brother in the super chat. Once again, I hope this opens all brothers' eyes internationally. Beating you in the end game. Beating you in is the end game. It's their ultimate glory. Always has been, always will be. So now let me ask this question. When Deontay Wilder said what he said, and you had Jamel Charlo say it had nothing to do with that. It had everything to do with skills. So Tyson Fury and this statue represents what? Tyson Fury skills? Jay Lee, Shamar Rasham Shalom, what's going on? This statue represents Tyson Fury skills? Memphis Marcus, my brother in the super chat, much love to you, great brother. Does this represent Tyson Fury's skill set? Shogun 76, what's going on? Belly the Bison, much blessings to you, great brother. Enjoy your day and be safe. Appreciate you. See you Monday, great brother. Oh, actually, I'll be on tomorrow night, my peopleizations. Inspiration lives here. What's going on? Inspiration lives here. What's going on, great brother? I'll be live tomorrow after the fights. I might even go live during the fights. Y'all let me know what you want. I am Lori Baby. Peace, blessings, Queen in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Hey, Blue, I always wanted to ask you, why do you skip words when they are not even bad words? And Crawford never responded to my tweet. He ducked me like he ducked Errol Spence. Hashtag I am a mess. Hashtag Philly joint. Because there's some words that they just don't want said. Regardless if we think it is or it isn't. Derek Banks, what's going on? Emmanuel Cabrera, what's going on? So there's guidelines that I must follow. Even though we may not deem it to be, they do. So trust me. Trust me. So just be Paulie, what's going on? Retro Rob TV, my brother, what's going on? Yeah. It just is that way, man. So it's pointless. Robbie Sanders, what's going on? William Old School all then. Catch you later, great brother. Tomorrow I'll be tuned in. Tune in tomorrow. I'll be on. We're gonna talk about Tank Davis, Lomachenko, Erickson Lubin, and Jason Rosario, and all the other fights. And all the other fights. So yeah, I've never seen anything like this for a guy that can't box. A guy has only one punch. Tay Brown, peace bless, Queen. How you doing today? Journeyman, what's going on? He can't box. Lunatic Menace, what's going on? Can't box. Has no skills. Yet they celebrating as it's the biggest win. Yeah, Tay, I can't. I don't know why. They celebrating William MC Meyer. Okay, great brother. Appreciate you coming through. They celebrating as if it was the biggest win in Tyson Fury's career. Why? When Deontay Wilder can't box. He brings nothing to the table. Remember? Remember? I'm curious to know. Now I wanted to talk about this real quick. Cal Dunkers, what's going on? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when you say that, now you look at this situation, what do you make of it? Emmanuel Pettigrew, what's going on? Christopher Johnson, what's going on? Sheena said, I yawned after you yawned. Yeah, I don't know why, man. I think it's the light on the screen that gets me every time. It's the light on the screen. It has to be. The General in the building, in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said 7-8 with that dub on your boy Blue. Just so you know, I'm getting me some hair transplant next year. I'm bringing back. Oh no, man. Oh man. Oh, the General, man. Hey, I want y'all to know, when me and the General be on the phone, we'll be on the phone for 3 hours. And we be in tears, man. Tears for 3 hours. We'll be on the phone for hours, man. Just historic. Hey, General, why did I just picture, I don't know why, but why did I just picture the movie Straight Outta Compton with Eazy-E, the dude that played Eazy-E with his Jerry curl? Why did I just picture their Jerry curls? Unbelievable. He said I'm bringing back the curls. Unbelievable. Amazing, man. Hey, when me and the General be on the phone, 3 hours of comedy. I kid y'all not. 3 hours of comedy, man. Jack T, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. The good thing about the statue is now it's not just Fury legacy ruined when the cheating case starts. It's now the entire UK. The statue will be linked to their legacy of stolen items and cheating. Man, Jack T, I appreciate you, great brother. Man, that just unbelievable. General is unbelievable. DOG 215, my brother in the building in super chat. What? No Vlad statue? That's what hey, DOG, that's what I said. So the biggest win is against a guy that you say can't box. You said he can't box. He brings nothing. He can't box. He has no skills. Hey, y'all don't even know, man. Me and the general be having, man, we'll be talking on the phone for hours and just laughing, man. Laughing. Good times, man. Good times, man. I love the general, man. Oh, man. Good times, man. Richard Gasson, what's going on? He said, Blue, that lady Shan is on. Oh, yeah. Hey, listen, man. She doesn't, it is what it is. Hey, man, oh, man. Now I'm be thinking about the journey. He said, just so you know, getting hair implants. Oh, no. Oh, wow, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, whew. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. Whew. Unreal. He said, just so you know. Oh, oh, snap. Whew. Unreal. Oh, man. Sheena, because you know what it is, Sheena? Like, I'm telling you, we be on Alfonso Corsi, what's going on? Big Texas Clayton Smith, what's going on? You know what it is, Sheena? Because I just resort back to our conversations on the phone. Oh man, we be cracking up, man. Me and General talk on the phone. 3 hours of comedy. 3 hours of comedy. Y'all don't even understand. 3 hours of comedy, man. GL, my brother, what's going on with you, great brother? Man, I done lost focus and everything. I done lost focus and everything. General is a real one, man. He's definitely a real one. Pat Cannon, what's going on? Appreciate you, Pat Cannon. Unbelievable. Oh, man. Woo. Oh, man. Jay Wayne Citizen, what's going on? Oh, man. General. Yeah, so let me try to regroup. Marky Dan, 1, 2, 3, my brother. What's going on with you, great brother? So so now let's think about this. So let's go run up. What's going on? T-Town Cruise, Money Mike, what's going on? Man, I gotta regroup. Because y'all don't even understand. I just resorted back to our conversations. Whew. So, the biggest win in his career was Vladimir Klitschko was on a 10-year reign, right? Vladimir Klitschko came to win. What's going on? He said Fred just reported it. He reported what? Money Mike, what's going on? What did he report? What happened? Var World Boxing, what's going on, great brother? Fred reported what? What did he report? Ugas versus Boots? No. No. It's official? No way. No way. No way. No. 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 Nah. No. No. No way. It's official? Bobo said, no, it isn't. Nah, come on, man. Stop playing with me, man. I'm going to check Fred out right now. I'm checking Fred out right now. Fred didn't say that. Where he reported on Instagram? Where he reported on? On Instagram? I know Bozy said that. Where Fred reported at? If Fred reported, it's true. Where did he report it at, though? Where he reported at? LV Slugger, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, salute Blue and Kirk. Great entry with the legend himself, Deontay Wilder, and the future trainer of the year, Malik Scott. How does the loser get 2 statues? This is what I'm saying. The UK wish Wilder was from there. Hashtag 2 times. I don't understand that either, great brother. Big Truck Trap Star, my brother in the super chat. He said Ugas versus Boots or James. I know I had Bozy. It's on his channel. Is next. Combo Breaker 99. What's going on? I'm on his channel. I'm on Fred's channel. Why am I not seeing it? I'm on Fred's channel. Oh. It's on Instagram? Yeah, somebody give me that link, man. Did Fred put it on it? Oh, Fred got 2 channels, right? Southern T-Bot said he took it down. Lala D said, I see it. DP Rocker said, I'm on there. I don't see it. I don't see it either. Pep's door, what's going on? Jeremy Davis said, there's the link. I can't see it. I don't see no link. Don't see the link. Okay, Jordan Mary. Oh, man, I can't click on it like that. Hold on. So I don't see it. My peoples, get the likes to 1K. Moped Mosley said, I see it. What, man, how come, what's going on? Why I can't see it? Oh, there you go. Breaking news. Hold on. That's not updated. That's not updated. That's Rauf Amin Hamed Bey. What's going on? Roy Boy Florida. What's going on? Yeah, I'm gonna text Bozy. But no, that's old. Anthony Alexander, what's going on? I think that's old. I think that's old. Got it. Yeah, that's not yeah, no, that's no, he Brown Squad Inc. What's going on? Yeah, but I think that the interview itself is old. I don't know if that yeah, he cause we had him on. Yeah, they got me going, man. No, he said either Ugas or Jamal James next. That's the same thing he said when we had him here last week. Deontay Wilder, what's going on, great brother? Marcus the Great, what's going on? That's the same thing he said when we had him on the show last week. He said, remember he said, so that must have been older. Remember he said, no, T-Town Cruz, you're right. No, T-Town Cruz, you wasn't wrong. T-Rock Coach Burris, what's going on? You wasn't wrong. Xavier Moses, what's going on? You wasn't wrong. But I thought they made it official. I was about to say. But no, in the interview, he says the same thing he said when he was here last week. He says, remember last week he told us that Ugas turned him down. L. Boston said Jamal James was ordered to fight Raz Butev by the WBA. So maybe because Fred be getting information and don't be putting it out. Okay, Fred gets just as much information as I do. He just don't put it out. So maybe Fred is just hinting at something. Because if Jamal James, because see, L Dub just said something that made sense. L Dub said that Jamal James was ordered to fight Raz Butev. So remember when we had Bozy here, Bozy said that Coach 67 Sports TV was going on. Dennis Smith, my brother, what's going on? Christopher Myers, what's going on? I'll be at the Wilder fight. I won't be at Tank fight though. Reginald Fields is going on. Yeah, smash the like button. Get the likes to 1K. So Malik Omar was going on. So maybe Fred is hinting at something because maybe, like L Dub said, that they ordered Jamal James because remember now when we had Bozy here, he said Millionaire Tune was going on. When Bozy was here, he said that Ugas turned him down and was looking at to fight Jamal James. King Bills, what's going on? Now, my brother L Dub just said, and L Dub gets a lot of information as well. He just said that they ordered Jamal James to fight somebody else. So if they did, that means your Danis Ugas is shy of an opponent. That means maybe Fred got some information, can't put the whole thing out there. Box Talk 101, what's going on? So he hinted at something, and like L Dub said, Jerron Ennis got to enter the ranking system. He'll probably be in the ranking system by the 30th. So let's pay close attention. When is the 30th? 26 is tomorrow, 27, 8, 9. Right? That's Wednesday, right? So, okay, On Wednesday, if you see Jerron Ennis pop up in that WBA ranking system, right, then you know it's possibility. Reginald Fields, what's going on? So I think Fred might have done that. Yeah, Fred does that, right? Because sometimes when you get information, you can't put the whole information out there. So he got a roundabout way tell you what's coming, if that makes sense. David Matthews, what's going on? If that makes sense. Sometimes you gotta put it out in a roundabout way. And for Fred to put that up, it's not for no reason. Now, obviously, everything's subject to change. Mancia N, what's going on? Everything's subject to change. So if it don't come to fruition, don't say, oh, Fred, you said, because it's a possibility things could change. Tribal West Coast, what's going on? Okay, my brother Lawrence said June 30th, I'm doing a live breakdown of them rankings when they drop. I got y'all. Okay, so there you have it. Kaz, what's going on, great brother? Because like I said, Fred don't put out information for no reason. So when he puts out the information, believe you me, he's heard something. He's heard something. Dapper Douglas, what's going on? And I think that, if this is cooking up, then, Bozy and Jerron, they're going to have to keep it close to home. They're not going to be able to tell me, yeah, that's true, yay or nay, because, they got to make sure that they dot the I's and cross all the T's and dot all the I's. You know what I mean? David Matthews, great to see you too, great brother. John Sheehan, what's going on? Yeah, rumor White versus Franklin in the U.S. Who's Franklin? Porto African, what's going on? Why is Franklin drawing a blank to me? Cardosa 84, what's going on? Why is Franklin drawing a blank to me when I know who he is? Yeah, T-Town Cruz. Oh, Fred didn't put that out for no reason. Believe that. Devon Malcolm, what's going on? Jermaine Franklin. Yeah, why is his name? Why is he drawing a blank to me? And I know who he is. I know who he is. So why is he drawing a blank to me? That's amazing. Why? Why is he drawing a blank to me? Justin Hawkins, GT Entertainment, what's going on? I would love to see Jerron Ennis versus Conor Ben. Hey, who's Franklin for? I watched them fight. Jermaine Franklin. Rupert Isaac, what's going on? I can't even call it. Do me a favor, people. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes up to 1K. They saying the reason that they ain't sending out the notifications is because is because is because my I don't have a connection. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes all the way up. Denzel Hort, my brother, what's going on? Get the likes to 1K, man. Zane, what's going on? Teddy G, what's going on? So Yeah, man. So I want to see, Edward Morris, what's going on? I want to see, you know, I can't wait to see how this fight plays out tomorrow, between Gervonta Tank Davis and Mario Barrios. Mr. Boxing Moves, what's going on? Right? Oh, of course, Lala D. For sure. For sure. Already booked. Already booked. Can't wait. So, but like I said, right? Uh, um, LS2 OBS, what's going on? Blue is ducking Nuke. What? Who's Nuke? Don't even know what you're talking about. Jose Villanueva, what's going on, great brother? Have no clue what you're talking about or who you're talking about. None. Zero. Zilt. GNC Bone PS5, what's going on? Harvey June Pierre, what's going on, great brother? So I can't wait to see how this fight plays out between Gervonta Tank Davis and Mario Barrios because of the height difference. Benjamin Pauly, what's going on? Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1K. The height difference, the determination. Now, Mario Barrios is going to come in determined. He's going to be 1,000% determined. But I believe that Gervonta Tank Davis, I think that a lot of people are going to be surprised just how good Gervonta Tank Davis is, right? What I mean by that is this, right? Is that Gervonta Tank Davis, his skill set, his is always on display. His power is always on display, right? But the difference is going to be Gervonta Tank Davis's ring IQ. Lavelle Patterson, brother in the super chat. What's good, Blue? Tell me what you think of my man Tony Harrison and his next fight should be. Erickson Lubin. If Erickson Lubin, excuse me, great brother. If Erickson Lubin doesn't get the Jamel Charlo fight next, and obviously I'm hypothetically speaking because we don't know if Erickson Lubin is going to beat Jason Rosario tomorrow. I expect him to beat Jason Rosario tomorrow in dramatic fashion. I expect him to outclass Jason Rosario. But I would love to see that fight if he can't get that being Lubin, Jamel Charlo, because he's the mandatory for the WBC. So he should get his opportunity to fight Jamel Charlo in the rematch. Box Talk 101, brother in Super Chat. Blue, me and Rolly argued for about an hour over this the other day. What does Shakur Stevenson have to do to draw and cross over? What does he have to do to be a big draw and crossover? See, well, they're going to tell you that it's lack of excitement, right? He has to be more aggressive, right? He has to be, get knockouts. Jay Vinci, what's going on? Well, we know that not to be true because Floyd Mayweather was the biggest star the sport of boxing has ever seen, and knockouts wasn't his thing. Aggression wasn't his thing. His boxing ability is ultimately what led him to shine, right? So they're going to tell you that Shakur Stevenson, because of his last performance, he needs to tab investment what's going on. He needs to dollar bill what's going on. He needs to, be more aggressive in the ring. I don't believe that. But I do believe that he's going to have to stand on his own too at some point in time. He's going to have to essentially, because these fights, he's going to put on a masterclass performance against Oscar Valdez. But if Texas Bulldog, what's going on? If they're keeping him and they're not making the fights with Oscar Valdez and the big name fighters over there, then he's not going to be able to shine. You understand? Shakur Stevenson, he already shines bright, right? He already showcase the skills. I do believe that he's going to have to be somewhat more aggressive. Now, it is a masterclass performance he put on, but he's going to have to close the show, right? That fighter that was in front of him, beautiful performance. You know, he showed, ring IQ, defensive savvy. Dude landed 9% of his punches. I don't care who you are. To land 9% of your punches and not land one jab going into the 12th round, that speaks volumes. That speaks volumes. You're doing something right. That speaks volumes. Okay? So, but the sport of boxing is fickle like that, right? Because, see, the sport of boxing will tell you that they like knockouts, right? The sport of boxing will tell you that they like knockouts over boxing. But when Deontay Wilder has all knockouts in his career, knocked out every opponent he's faced, they say he can't box, right? But then when you get Shakur Stevenson boxing, then they say he's boring. So it all comes down to his promotion, right? He's going to have to be available. He's going to ever more. So he's going to have to be seen. More interviews. See, let me explain something else. These boxers don't utilize what they have. They so caught up in today's time. Today's time, they have this thing where everybody, oh man, I don't talk to him, I don't rock with him, and I don't do this and I don't do that. Man, Floyd Mayweather never operated like that. He never operated like that. Floyd Mayweather, he chose fight hype, and we say, oh man, fight hype, yeah, they got lucky. They got a gold mine in Floyd Mayweather, right? He decided that he wanted to give them all his time. But Floyd Mayweather said something, and today's fighters, they don't utilize it. They don't utilize it. Floyd Mayweather said, listen, you talking good about me, talking bad about me, you're keeping me relevant. Use everything. If I was a professional athlete today, let me explain something to y'all. If I'm a professional athlete, I don't care if I'm a boxer, a basketball player, a football player, a baseball player. I'm using everything that's at my discretion. Everything. You think I'm not going on? Now, some athletes, they don't need it, right? So, like LeBron James, he don't have to go on Skip and Shannon first take. But imagine if LeBron sat down with Undisputed. You understand what I'm telling you? Because drama sells. So imagine if he sat down, right? Imagine if he sat down with Skip and Shannon Undisputed and sat in front of Skip Bayless. That would be the best ratings they did. It don't benefit just them. It benefits you. So MGM Fox, what's going on? The thing is, the athletes today are not realizing they're too worried about, oh man, this dude is clout chasing. He trying to come up off me. Huh? No, it's a springboard for you as well. It's a springboard for you as well. What are you talking about? Sensitivity is Jay, what's going on? Sensitivity is at an all-time high. Oh man, I don't talk to that dude, man. This guy, man, this dude. Huh? Use the tools that you have. Use them. I don't get it. You think Muhammad Ali, let me explain something to you. You think Muhammad Ali, he understood, this dude, Howard Cosell, he was already a huge commodity, but he said, I can use Howard Cosell to bolster my stature even further. Jay Ketcher, what's going on? I could bolster my stature even further dealing with Howard Cosell. Even further, right? Or I could go. Man, there's too much, man. This dude trying to come up off my name. Huh? Huh? If I was a manager of a boxer, if I was a PR of a boxer today's time, I would be like, bro, you going on this show, you're going on that show, you're going on that show. DP Rocka, peace, bless to you, Grave. You're going on that show, you're going on this show, you're going on that show. Let me explain something to you. Andres, what's going on? Be Black Samurai, what's going on? Let me explain something to you. They'll say this, right? Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1K, people. We should be at 1.1K. Smash the like button, right? So now, this is what they'll tell you, right? This is what they tell you. Oh, yeah, let me sell Kurt Delaney. Thanks, great brother. So this is what they'll tell you, right? Oh, I don't deal with this person. I don't deal with that person. You want, it doesn't matter. You want everybody to buy your tickets. You want everybody to buy and invest in it in your tickets. You want everybody to support it. Whether they there to support you to win in victory or in loss. You want everybody to come and support it. That's what you want. You want every single person to come and support it. That's what you want. You don't want just this person to come. Oh, I don't rock with this person. I want this person to come. I want this person to come. I want that person to come. You want everybody to come and support it. That's what you want. Quattro Loso, my brother in Super Chat, he said, Blue, this is ridiculous. Couldn't believe when I saw that Wilder statue. Unreal. Facts. You understand what I'm saying? So let me ask you a question. Sierra Garcia, what's going on? Let me ask you a question. When you go to a fight, right? And you're looking at the crowd, let's say, I don't know, what's the stadium that Tank is fighting in? Where's the stadium Tank is fighting in? What's the stadium Tank is fighting in? I know it's Atlanta, but what's the stadium? I'm trying to figure out the capacity. State Farm Arena. Okay, so what's the capacity? Okay, let's just say it's 20,000, right? It's 20,000 fans in attendance at State Farm Arena, right? 20,000 fans there, right? Let's say it's packed out, 20,000 fans, right? Can you pick and choose who is for you, who wants you to win, and who wants you to lose? Phillips Arena, State Farm Arena. Mailman Mike, my great brother, what's going on? Can you pick and choose who's there to see you lose and who's there to see you win? Lonzo Thompson, what's going on? You can't, right? And Clark Boxing, what's going on? And at the end, does it even matter to you who's there to see you win and who's there to see you lose? Doesn't even matter, right? If you do you know individually who's there to see you win, who's there to see you lose? No. So what difference does it make? Right? Right. Miss Put Together said no, a ticket is a ticket. Right. So I'm going on every platform. If there's 40, listen to this. If there's 10,000 people there that want to see me lose, right? If there's a platform that's against me and they want to see me lose, I'm going on that platform. I'm not gonna say I ain't going on that platform, right? Now it's different levels of, so you see, Eric D. Baby, what's going on? James Aaron, what's going on? When it comes to the situation with Deontay Wilder, it is went above boxing, right? And now you have, it's just above and beyond. You understand? Jude 12, what's going on? So understand his silence. You understand what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, as a promotion, Deontay Wilder doesn't have to build up Tyson Fury trilogy for. He don't have to build up this trilogy match. It's already built up. It's already built up. AZ Landlord, what's going on? Jay Gibson, what's going on? It's already built up. He don't have to build it up. So, but what I'm saying is, man, if I'm a promoter of a fighter, bro, I'm having you on every platform. I don't want to hear you tell me, hey, man, I don't rock with these dudes. They clout chasing. There's no such thing. Who made that up? You're clout chasing. Everybody's clout chasing. You going on a platform to pick up their fan base. When you see these fighters go on the Breakfast Club, what are they there for? What are they there for? What are they going on the Breakfast Club for? To reach out to, or to use their clout and to use their reach and to use their status to be able to touch fans that you wouldn't normally be able to touch. Isn't that clout chasing? Isn't that clout chasing? But we done use these words so out of turn, right? that man, I ain't boxing this boxer because he a clout chaser. Or I ain't going on that platform because they a clout chasing. Huh? I ain't going on that platform because they be hating. What are we talking about? Jay Lee, appreciate you, great brother. Stay safe. Right? What are we talking about? James Aaron, what's going on? Boss Talk 101, great brother. Blue, who has a better chance for an upset? Barrios or Nakatani? Barrios. Barrios. Because Patrick Starr, what's going on? Barrios' shortcomings aren't as how do you say it? Glaring as Nakatani. We got 900. Get the likes up. We should be at 1.1K. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up, people. Get the likes all the way up. We should be at 1.1K. Smash the like button. Kasey Knox, what's going on? So my thing is this, right? Now think about this. So now think about this, right? If you look at it from this standpoint, Next Level Ride, what's going on? You look at it from this standpoint, right? And you say to yourself, now you look at it from this standpoint and you say to yourself, man, if I go on this platform, right? If I go on this platform, right? And maybe I could get some fans that didn't understand me. I could get them to come on board. Right? Maybe I could get those fans to come on board. Right? Or maybe, maybe there's some fans, that didn't understand me. And I could get them on board. You understand? So that's my thing. That's my thing. Right? Because maybe you could change some people's minds on how they view. Maybe you can't. But guess what? Maybe you'll get more people be like, that's why I want to buy a ticket to see him lose. Okay, cool. When you go on Showtime and they do specials, when you go on Showtime and they do specials such as you do Showtime specials like All Access. Why do they put All Access and 24/7 on Showtime? Why do you think they put that on Showtime? You know why? Because on Showtime, you may capture an audience that normally you wouldn't capture. You may capture fans that normally, of course, Southern T Boston, of course, great brother. You may capture fans in the audience that normally you may not capture, that don't watch boxing like that on Showtime. There's a reason why Showtime does things like when they put Errol Spence versus Leonard Bundu right after the Olympics. You know why? They put it right after the Olympics because right after the Olympics, you got a fan base that may not have tuned in. Bold and understanding what's going on. Reese Bro, V_the Safian, what's going on? Jack T, my brother, back in the super chat. With the statue, UK took ownership of Fury cheating. This is a fact. It's a fact. But we already knew that, though. Jack T, we already knew that. See what I'm saying? We already knew that. Jay Lynn, peace bless, Queen. How you doing today? We already knew that. Seth Chillis, what's going on? He said AJ represents us anyways. He's our best boxer. Well, things are funny, man. This whole situation and scenario is amazing to me. Exactly. Power play for real. He said the bottom line is ticket sales. Right. You think I'm not going on these YouTube platforms? I'm going on everybody's platform. Mr. Shogun L, what's going on? Half Den, what's going on? Now there's some that you got to be like, all right, man, you know. But for the most part, bro, I'm going on the platform. Going on the platform. TB Rice, what's going on? James Aaron, what's going on? Yeah, I know brothers be, just man, oh man. Ooh, let's have an exhibition for 20 million. Ty Smith, let's have an exhibition for 20 million. Man, I'll have an exhibition for 500,000. I'll have an exhibition for 500,000, brother. I don't need 20 million, Ty Smith. Give me 500,000. No, give me a mil. Chappelle Show 56, what's going on? Davis Crowley, what's going on? Give me a smooth mil. Smooth mil, Ty. Smooth mil. Jermaine Bean, my brother, what's going on with you? In the super chat, don't let me catch you eating glue on a kid's YouTube, Blue. Never. Basement Boston told what's going on? Never. Never. Yeah, and Road Money, what's going on? Unanimous opinion, what's going on? So another thing is, I want to address Leonard Ellaby saying that Josh Taylor don't bring nothing to the table. Come on, brother. Come on, man. Come on, brother. What do you mean Josh Taylor don't bring nothing to the table? Lloyd Williams, oh, for sure. No doubt about it. What do you mean? My brother, BFTB Boxing in the building. Go subscribe to my brother, BFTB Boxing. What's good with you, great brother? June Bryant, Oma Tang, what's going on? Hey, BFTB, drop that link, great brother. Drop the link. Go subscribe to my brother, BFTB Boxing. So, did you hear Leonard Ellaby say Josh Taylor don't bring nothing to the table. I was like, huh? Really? Peace be free. What's going on? He don't bring nothing to the table. He's undefeated and undisputed. What are we talking about here? This is what hurts the sport of boxing. How could you say such a thing? How could you say that Josh Taylor don't bring nothing to the table? Huh? He holds all the 4 major sanction bodies, all the 4 major belts. He's undefeated. And to say he don't bring nothing to the table, but he only had 1,000 fans in attendance his last fight. Well, because he's fighting in a bubble, for one. He's fighting in a bubble, for one. And 2, if that's the case, somebody tell me, when is Mario Barrios headline his own card and did a major card? Boss Red 357, my brother in Super Chat. Go ahead, jump in on that YouTube boxing money. Oh, for sure. I'm in on that. You kidding me? Come on, bro. Make it happen. 9K, what's going on? He's undisputed. He's going to bring in the UK fan base and the Ireland fan base. He's undisputed. He's not a bigger star than Mario Barrios. He's not a bigger star than Yuriorkis Gamboa. Oakland man, what's going on? Helicopter Cool, what's going on? TB Rice, what's going on? A-List the Red, what's going on? Patrick Starr, what's going on? These are the types of things that they make Gervonta Tank Davis look bad when they say stuff like this. Patrick Starr, what's going on? When they say stuff like this, they make Gervonta Tank Davis look bad. My brother L0SS said Vegas didn't open up 100% until June 1st. Taylor fought May 22nd. Leonard is tripping. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Right? So, Supreme Beast Box Store, what's going on? Richard M, what's going on? So, he only had 1,000 fans in attendance. That makes Gervonta Tank Davis look bad. That makes Gervonta Tank Davis look bad. Yo, man, he don't bring. What has he done? Huh? Again, like I just told y'all when we was talking about this clout chasing and this guy and that guy. I don't rock with this platform, and now I'm talking to this guy and that. What are we talking about? Why are we talking about Josh Taylor don't bring nothing to the table? So you'll fight the regular champion who only has 1 regular belt. Hasn't I serve 88? What's going on? What headline has Mario Barrios headline? What card has he headlined that did major draws? Somebody please explain that to me. I know my brother L Dub Boxing. Lawrence, what major card has Mario Barrios done? Just Joe King, what's going on? When? Tank Commander Zulu, what's going on? Appreciate you, great brother. When has he done a major card? And what major belt does he hold? So that's like saying I'll play against your junior varsity team because your varsity team don't bring more to the table, but your varsity team is undefeated and won the world championship. Your junior varsity team is undefeated and won the world championship, but that's JV. So let's say, we'll play the JV team. We ain't playing the varsity team because the varsity team don't bring nothing to the table. What are you talking about? How does that add up? Tom will tell what's going on. Groundworks Entertainment, what's going on? That sounds good. Tank beats everybody, but you got to see it. I'm not saying he will or he won't, but you got to see it. It sounds good to say it. Stop saying it, and we need to see it. Tone Bangs, what's going on? Yeah, Tone Bangers, that's a good one. He said they'd rather give a statue to Tyson Fury, who's known for bending the rules and taking advantages, and being accused of certain things, than over their Olympic gold medalist. Isn't that something? Did they have a statue of Anthony Joshua beating Andy Ruiz? No. Jermaine Bean, my brother, back in the super chat. The entire UK would be at Taylor versus Tank singing song. This is a fact. How could you say such a thing? Because we so used to saying stuff like, man, this guy hasn't done nothing. That we just say it with everybody. Boss Red 357, my brother, back in the super chat. Blue, do we put Josh Taylor in top 5 pound for pound and Hall of Fame for becoming undisputed at 140 since we said the road was harder than Buzz? Just wondering. Oh, no. See, Terrence Crawford is a 3-division champion. Josh Taylor still got more to prove. But, I mean, he's won the Ali tournament. He's undisputed. He went through a tough road. I mean, he got to defend it. He got to do some more. He got to, add to it. But, he's well on his way. Jack T, brother, back in the super chat. UK did the same thing to Wilder. Eye for an eye. This is a fact. We're going to find out. My brother, BFTB boxing in a building in super chat. I didn't know who Barrios was until this fight. I've had Taylor on my pound for pound for 2 years. That's a fact. You sure did. You sure have had him on the pound for pound for 2 years. Let's go 2 times. What's going on? Now, I knew Mario Barrios because I saw him on the undercard a few times. He was on the who fight was that I was at? Oh, Sean Porter, Errol Spence. And then he was on Tank Leo Santa Cruz. So that's how I knew who he was. But that's just irresponsible on the part of Leonard Ellerbe to say such a thing. That's irresponsible on his part. How do you say such a thing? How? Dollar Bill, what's going on? T. Kenyon, what's going on? Robert Pitts, what's going on? Oh, he was on her J-Rock undercard too, yeah, in DC. We got my brother, Kurt Anderson, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. the historian, a.k.a. my brother, my co-host. What's goody with you, Kurt?
Blue, man, I'm chilling, man. What's going on with you, Blue? My brother, what's up? The family. What's going on with everybody? How's everybody doing on this Friday evening? Big weekend of boxing. Remember, we have a card on Sunday. Gallimore is fighting, and David Morrell is fighting Sunday on FS1, I believe.
Yeah, that's a good card, too. Damian Andrews, what's going on, great brother? Yeah, Kurt. So I was just talking about when you came in. I was just talking about this. We'll get to the rest in a little while, but Kurt, did you hear Leonard Ellerbe say Josh Taylor don't bring nothing to the table, so Tank won't fight him?
He knows better than that. How can an undisputed champion bring nothing to the table? He brings everything to the table. Now, that's a really bad matchup for Tank. So this is their way of maybe sidestepping Taylor if Tank is victorious tomorrow.
Right. But Kurt, the fact that he's undefeated, undisputed, and how do you say he brings nothing to the table? Undefeated, undisputed. He brings nothing to the table, but you're fighting a JV and Mario Barrios? No slight to Mario Barrios. How do you say he brings nothing to the table?
He knows better than that. Sometimes, man, these boxing guys, man, so-called boxing guys, they say outrageous things, and he don't really believe that. He's an undisputed champion. He's a hot name. He's a hot champion. Got all the momentum in the world. So he does bring a lot to the table. I don't know what he's talking about. He don't know what he's talking about. He brings a lot. That if Tank wins tomorrow and he says, I'm staying at 140, I want to fight Josh Taylor, that's a huge fight, man. That's a huge fight. So he brings a lot to the table.
Man, that I was like, huh? I was so taken back. I'm like, wait, what? He don't bring nothing to the table. Brings everything to the table. Everything. Man, that. But you fight Mario Barrios. What does he bring to the table, Kurt?
Exactly.
So, Kurt, did you see this statue situation with Deontay Wilder, and what's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I saw it. He's trying to add salt in the wounds type of thing with the statue. Statue is for tourism and historic value. When you put up a statue, you want people to be reminded of what happened in the past. That's what the statue is for. You see, Fury, his fans, they haven't had any success in boxing. People who they root for that look like him, the last fighter to be champion, a world champion, that was 1897, March 17, when Bob Fitzsimmons knocked out James J. Corbett. So you go hundreds of years, and he's the first to do it. And that span of time, because in England you had people like Herbie Hyde and Michael Bent, Lennox Lewis, and Frank Bruno. If you get my drift, they became champions. So Fury is the first one significantly and significant purposes to pull off a victory like he did and nobody expected him to. So when you're not used to being there, then you're gonna see zany things like statues and the way he is and they fans talking very delusional. So I knew when he won that I didn't expect the statue, but they're going way overboard. But all this can be put to rest on July 24th.
Mm-hmm. And I can't wait, Kurt. I can't wait. Now, Kurt, let me ask you: did you see the weigh-in, Tank Davis and Mario Barrios today, and what you make
Yeah.
of it?
Oh well, people are saying he was towering over Tank. Yeah, we all know that. But like I stated many times, Tank has the advantage in close. He will give himself a disadvantage if he fights on the outside because you can't overcome reach. That's just science. He's the a leaner, taller man with the reach advantage. So he can't fight mid range. He can't fight long range. He's going to have to jab to the chest, to neutralize Barrios, and then uh, duck under his punches, and then kill the body, and maybe come up with something upstairs. But I would have Tank viciously go to the body in the first 5 rounds. You're breaking him down. The way he punches, there's no defense against a body attack, man. And I, I Barrios throw long punches, leaves his body wide open. I was watching the Cowboy Carl fight and a couple other fights. He has no defense. His offense is his defense, and he fights. And if I was Tank, that's what I would want. I would want him to fight me back. But you got to be smart and aggressive and break Barrios down, and fight like a short fighter. I would have been studying tapes of Joe Frazier. I've been studying tapes of Dwight Muhammad Kwawi. A short fighter getting an inside has the advantage. So that's what Tank has to do to win. And Barrios just had to fight behind his jab, but I don't know if he's disciplined enough to fight behind his jab because that's not who he is. Somewhere along the fight, he's going to start brawling with Tank, and he think I'm the bigger man. I can beat Tank, but like I said, uh, sometimes we make too much with weight and height. You've seen a lot of short fighters, move up in weight and become successful. Tank is a skilled fighter. Barrios is too, but Tank, I got Tank knocking out Barrios in 10.
I got him going 9th or 10th round too. I did my prediction earlier. Boss Red 357, brother in Super Chat. They have a statue of a guy that can't even fight in his own country because of PED use. Yeah, it's amazing. Amazing. Now, Kurt, what'd you make of Lomachenko, Nakatani's? I just can't see Nakatani making much. I don't want to slight him or underestimate him, but I think he's tailor-made for Vasyl Lomachenko. What you think, though, Kurt?
Yeah, I think Lomachenko's going to look really good tomorrow. I just got a feeling. I'll be shocked if he doesn't. Uh, Nakatani throws a lot of punches. He's going to give Lomachenko chances. His feet not that quick, not that good. Excuse me. And he's going to be right there to be countered. So I'll say decision, but I wouldn't be surprised if Lomachenko stops him late. I love to see Lomachenko when he's aggressive. So I think Lomachenko. I want to say late round TKO. That's what I'm gonna say. I think Lomachenko's going to break him down with combination punching and get Nakatani out of there. It may be interesting at the beginning. Lomachenko may be a little rusty. Um, if Lomachenko doesn't show any signs of weariness because of his long amateur career, I can't see Nakatani beating Lomachenko. Lomachenko is still dangerous for anybody in that division, no matter who he fights. And he said that, he's looking to get a rematch after this Nakatani fight with Teal.
Mm-hmm. I don't think Teal gonna give it to him though. I don't think so at all.
And you know what? He should, because Lomachenko gave him the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And he should give Lomachenko the opportunity. It's only right, man. It's only right.
If boxing was that easy.
Yeah.
If only boxing was that easy, Kurt. It's just not.
Nope.
So we got Lubin and Rosario. I think, Kurt, I personally think that Lubin is going to put on a masterclass performance. I think he's going to dominate and put on a masterclass performance. What you think, though, Kurt?
I've been going back and forth. First I said Lubin, then I said Rosario, then I've been like, I said, no, Kurt, think. Breaking a fight down in my head. I'm going to say Lubin, that's my final prediction. But it's a dangerous fight. I don't know how Rosario was going to look after that defeat at the hands of Charlo. That was devastating. And Lubin is a better boxer. Rosario is dangerous because he's strong. Man, he just reminds me so much of Murky Sosa, man, just like him. I'm gonna say Lubin, but Lubin has to be smart as well. He better box. He better not get in a war with Rosario because for some reason I don't think Lubin takes a good shot. So he has to be on his P's and Q's. It's a very dangerous fight for both men. That's why it's so good. It might be the fight of the weekend.
Mm-hmm. I think so too. I think it's going to steal the show. Now, did you hear Bomac interview Kurt and how frustrated he was?
I think it was something along the lines. They're like dissing the Pacquiao and Spence fight.
Yeah,
I saw clips of it. I saw your video.
but he was so frustrated, right, Kurt, in the interview that reporter asked him a regular common question: who do you want to see Terrence Crawford fight next? Just like that, Kurt. You know what his reply was?
What?
I want to see him fight you and knock you out.
Hmm.
And I was like, huh? So the reporter said, yeah, well, I can't make 147. I can't make that weight. So he's like, oh, well, I want to see him knock you out. And then the reporter says, but what do you think about the Errol Spence, Manny Pacquiao fight? He was like, oh, you trying to make me talk about that fight? I don't give a blank about that fight. Stop asking me about that fight. I will tell you this: Terrence Crawford is going to be coming back with a chip on his shoulder. And I'm like, where did he go? Ross Let's Go Coast Noob. That wasn't champ side. That wasn't champ side. That was that was one of my boys. He just came back from overseas. He's in the military. That wasn't champ side. But what do you think about that, Kurt? Because I'm like, so you saying, oh, he was saying in a manner like they colluded to get this fight done when we know Bob Arum just simply is not looking to make the fights? Why are you mad at them for you not being able to secure the fights and them being able to come to an agreement and fight? I don't understand that, Kurt.
Well, the way I see things, I'm not surprised that he's frustrated. You know, he can only say so much without uh, insulting, or should I say, getting on Crawford's bad side. Believe me, he wants to tell Terrence what to do, but he can only say so much. You know how Terrence move. You can feel tension when you know you have a fighter that's pound for pound, or this a very good fighter who's going to be in the Hall of Fame, and you're not getting the fights you feel are legacy driven or good top quality opponents. And when that lingers on, and you could feel the tension. We're not there. You can feel the tension in the gym because it starts to build. It starts to build and build, and him and Bob Aaron going back and forth. They could play like everything is good, but it's not good. And I'm quite sure Terrence is frustrated as well. So it doesn't surprise me that an interview that he's um, being sarcastic and facetious towards the interviewer. Expect more of these. I mean, that's just like us. We have him on, and we may ask him a question. See, anything could tick him off now because of the frustration. Even if a question just meant to be answered, if he found it offensive, then he's going to go off the deep end of the ocean. But they have nobody to blame but themselves because Terrence Crawford has power, your name, your brand, because of your skill. You resign with Top Rank, you going through this. That's all you. That's all you. Like I said many times, you must surround yourself with a machine. A machine meaning good people around you, manager, promotional company. It's up to you to make the decision what's best in your interest. And Terrence did everything wrong. Earl doing everything right. Earl is fighting top level competition, getting exposure. Business wise, the money is great. Who knows how much he's gonna make for this Pacquiao fight? So everything is his way because he has a promotional company that he has Al giving him the biggest fights, and he's probably the main guy. And that PBC, this is going back since he was an amateur. Business must be right, and that's Terrence hasn't done that. He hasn't done it.
Demetrius Bright, brother in the super chat. Salute Blue Blood and Kurt. Did y'all see Andre Durrell interview with him saying he was the one to convince Breland to throw in the towel? Your thoughts? Yeah, I saw that. Did you see that, Kurt?
No, I heard about it though. A friend told me about that.
Yeah, he said that he was in Mark Breland there. He take responsibility, and he kept pushing Mark Breland to throw in the towel till he threw in the towel, and he'll do it again. What you think about that?
Well, if somebody tell you to do something, you're a trainer. You don't supposed to listen to anybody. You're a professional trainer. You're supposed to do what you feel is right. And the day you listen to somebody that's not a trainer, the day you shouldn't be training because you have the first and last say so. That's how much power a trainer has. Chief second. I fought the trainer for listening to anybody, even the assistant trainer. It's you. You're the trainer. You have that power, and if you listen to him, then I mean, I don't know what to say. You should never listen to anybody.
Mm-hmm. Patrick Starr, brother in the super chat, he said Bomac need a Snicker bar. Unreal. T. Morris said 85, brother in super chat. Hashtag salute Kings for somebody who they say is irrelevant to the heavyweight division and not elite. They sure do spend a lot of energy on Wilder. Yeah, because they know he's elite. Rocco 3, what's going on? They know what he brings to the table. Karen Battle, what's going on? They know what he brings to the table. They know exactly what he brings to the table. So, Kurt, which fight this weekend you most are looking forward to?
To be honest with you, it's Tank Barrios, Lomachenko Nakatani, but I think Lubin Rosario is going to steal the show. I think that's the fight. Probably Lubin Rosario because I think it's a style matchup. It's a really good undercard fight. We haven't had one in a while, and like I said, style matchup. The boxer puncher because Lubin can punch too. He's not only a boxer; he can punch.
Mm-hmm.
Boxer puncher versus puncher. So I think it's going to make for what I call fan friendly, good TV fight. That's what that fight is. Because Tank may go in there, hit Barrios and hurt him early, and then Barrios is just shell shocked by the power of Tank, and the fight is not what we expect. And Lomachenko might go in there and bedazzle Nakatani. It could be like it could be that, but I think Lubin and Rosario is the fight.
Yeah, and Walt Willis, what's going on? I think that's the fight I'm most at the top of the list. Then is Tank Rosario because I'm just interested to see because a part of me I just feel like Tank is going to outclass him. So I don't know how competitive it will be. I think Tank going to outclass him, but that's definitely a fight that I'm going to look forward to. But because my interest is peaked because I want to see if Mario Barrios can stick to a game plan and use his advantages to his advantage. What you think about Virgil Hunter, Kurt? Because I was listening to Junior the Truth, right? And he said something that makes sense. What has Virgil Hunter done without Andre Ward? We look at him as a brilliant boxing mind because of what he accomplished with Andre Ward. But without Andre Ward, what has he accomplished? Most of the fighters that he's trained outside of Andre Ward, well, they've been Andre Berto, Amir Khan, Dominic Brazil. They haven't been doing much.
Well, you could be an excellent trainer, but remember, you're not doing the fighting. You must have your fighter still has to execute what you want executed. You could tell him the smartest thing in the world to do against this fighter, but if he doesn't have the genetics or the boxing IQ, then what you say is mute. I remember Angelo Dundee said, Burbick's going to do this to Tyson. He was in Trevor Burbick's corner, and Angelo Dundee had Ali and Leonard. Ali and Leonard always made Dundee look good. Dundee wasn't no great trainer. He had Burbick against Tyson, and Tyson went through him in 2 rounds. Rest in peace, Trevor Burbick. But hey, that happened. And there's been great trainers who's lost. If you don't have the fighter that can execute it, it doesn't matter what you tell him. And Barrios is not a boxer. He may tell him go out there, let Tank run into the jag because he's gonna come for you. He's gonna come straight to you, but he doesn't have those uh, genetics, or he's not a fighter that fights with perpetual emotion. He's a fighter that goes off emotion physically. He likes to brawl because that goes back to that's where he came from. When he says Azteca, or that's his name, and soon a fighter says Azteca, which means warrior, that's his mentality. He's there to brawl with you. So you're making it easier for Tank. It's just common sense. Tank is just not a puncher. He fights aggressively because he know he could punch. So he's going to come towards you, but he sets up his punches, sets them up beautifully. I see what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And Barrios may come out there jabbing, but he's not going to stick to that game plan. So like you said, Birdo and Amir Khan. He had Amir Khan boxing, but we all know Amir Khan has mental lapses. That's the worst intangible a fighter can have. And Hunter's a good trainer, but Ward made him look good because he had a fight in Ward that was special. The last time he lost was 12 or 13 years old. Ward can, because he's fleet of foot and great hand speed, he can go out there. It's easy for a boxer to execute a game plan scientifically, but the others can't do it. Berto can't do it. Berto, Guerrero, and Soto, Carras, he gets hit way too easy, and Amir Khan and all of them. So, expect Barrios to slug, and that's when I think Tank is going to do a lot of damage.
Maurice Bridges, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. He said, "What up, Blue? What up, Kurt? What's going on with you, great brother?"
Salute to you.
Yeah, man, Kurt. So I'm interested in that fight. I think Lubin is hungry though. I think Coach Cunningham, he's a no nonsense coach, and I think that they're gonna be hungry. Lubin is gonna be hungry.
He looked good on the scale, man, and I'm anxious to see this fight, man. I'm gonna be right here, but trainers, man, you must have a fighter, and to me, a great trainer is getting a guy that's an amateur and you building him from the ground up, like Emmanuel Stewart did Tommy Hearns. Not inheriting a fighter like Manny Pacquiao. That's what Freddie Roach did, and all of a sudden he's winning Trainer of the Year. And nothing personal against Freddie Roach. What, he won it 7 times? Freddie Roach is an okay trainer. He's an okay trainer, but he's not on Nacho Baristan or all the great trainers we know, because his fighter, he didn't know what to do with Manny Pacquiao when he fought Floyd Mayweather. See, when you fight guys like that, that's when you earn your money. Because you have to see what that fighter like Mayweather or boxer, or let's say a boxer, brings to the table, and regardless if he used the ring or not, you have to sit there and come up with a game plan. And he didn't. He didn't know what to do with Manny. He didn't know, because his gym, Wild Card Gym, they train the same way, all his fighters. That's why Elvis Rodriguez, the Dominican kid, that's why he lost to Kenneth Sims. Because just like Robert Garcia fighters, slow feet, very aggressive, going for the knockout, can't box. They got that in common. I'm surprised people don't see that. And they say, "Oh man, Robert Garcia, man, is this and that," and he's a good trainer, but to a fault. You seen Richard Coleman knock his fighter out, right? Remember Jackson Marinez? He got knocked out by Coleman because he tried to brawl with Coleman. He was right there. Then you see Jose Ramirez get pummeled by Josh Taylor. And let's take it back a little bit. How many rounds did Mikey win against Earl Spence? See, that's all you have to do is box his fighters, and you beat them, because they're taught to fight a certain way that they can be neutralized. Same with Freddie Roach fighter. They picked on Kenny Sims. Kenny Sims was a sparring partner for Manny Pacquiao. He know how to box. He knows his way around the ring, experience. And he boxed the trunks off Elvis Rodriguez. He wasn't playing no guitar after that. He plays the mock guitar after he knocks you out, but there was no guitar playing after that. He didn't know what to do. So you always look at patterns. Patterns would tell the story.
Jack T, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. It's not odd that a fighter Sugar Hill trains was the one out of the thousands in attendance to get near Breland and ask him to throw the towel. And they just so happen to all be associated with the Crump. You know what? I think when it comes to that, Jack T, I'm gonna be honest. I think we may look too far into that. because I believe that uh, um, I believe that you know I believe that it. I just think it look too far into it when it comes to that particular. I don't know if. Hey, I mean, anything is possible. Anything is possible, right? Uh, um, Especially in the sport of boxing. But when it comes to that, I believe Anthony Durrell was actually. I thought they was rooting for him. At least that's what I saw. So I don't know, man. I don't know about that. You know, hey, I don't put nothing past nobody. So I listen. I don't know what took place with that. But he did say, he influenced Mark to throw in the towel. That should never happen. There should be nobody that's not part of the, like Kurt said, not even if you wasn't, even if you the second what is second trainer, or
Chief second. Yeah.
chief, yeah, nobody should influence you to throw in the towel, especially not somebody sitting in the crowd. Especially not somebody sitting in the crowd should never influence you to throw in the towel. Demetrius Bright, brother in the super chats. He says, salute, Blue Blood and Kurt. What are your thoughts if Wilder does Fury like Roy Jones Jr. did Montel Griffin in the second fight? By the way, legendary Deontay Wilder interview. Oh, we appreciate you, great brother. If he does him like that, I mean, it's his story. I mean, it speaks for itself. It's his story. Hey, Curry, that first Montel Griffin Roy Jones fight, it was closer than I initially thought.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, I went back and watched it, maybe like a week ago or so, and I watched it on the Humbug. It was just came across my uploads, and I watched it, and for some reason, I just felt like I don't know, I just felt like maybe because I was so much of a fan of Roy at the time, I just thought he just clearly was beating Montel Griffin, but that wasn't the case. So I always felt like, man, they put a blemish on Roy Jones' record, man. I thought he was going to win the fight anyway, but just competitive wise, it was a closer fight, Kurt.
Yeah, see, the thing when you watch boxing, you see a fighter dominate, don't lose rounds, let alone a fight, and you see a guy, that same guy that dominate everybody, be a victim of his own success because the rounds are closer. You can win a round, but because you never seen him in a tough fight, HBO, you listen to the telecast, they was giving Montel rounds. It's sort of like Castillo Mayweather. We're not used to seeing Mayweather or Jones in a tough fight because they've been dominating the competition. So it's you say comparative round because he's doing better than expected. So the judges, the commentators will give the underdog that round because they didn't expect it to be so close. It was a tough fight, but the way he went out, man, he could have got up, but he wanted to win the title on his back, I guess.
Mm-hmm. It's like I said, Kurt. I thought Roy was going to win the fight, but it was just more competitive than initially, I thought. You know what I mean? Like, I initially watched the Ursa Major 2000. Appreciate you, great brother, in the super chat. Much love to you. Jack T, brother, in the super chat. It's not that many coincidences in the world, Blue. Hey, you may be right, great brother. You may be right. You may be right, great brother, because well, hey, that's a strong comparison, right? Like, that whole team came from there, and it's just, I look at it from this standpoint. I didn't expect Wilder, to be in that position for that to happen to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Uh, 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 I didn't expect him to be in that position to begin with for that to happen. You know what I mean? So that's why I look at it from that standpoint, because I didn't expect him to be in that position. I expected him to be center ring. I don't know. The fight didn't. It was just a weird night, man. It just played out much different than I thought it was. Viva the Vita. What's going on? Live your life. My brother Jab Jamboree, Act Reacher in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Jab Jamboree, Act Reacher. Hey, Jack T, man. Hey, I can't say it wasn't, Push Jackson, what's going on? But the fact that they were saying throwing the towel, I mean, I don't know. Ursa Major 2000, brother, in the super chat once again. That Wilder interview y'all done with Wilder was epic. Respect from Clemson, South Carolina. Salute to Clemson, South Carolina, man. So my thing is this: Marvin Wiggs, what's going on? Hey, the fact that he said he influenced Mark to throw in the towel. Almighty Chisel, what's going on? Oh, that speaks volumes. Jay Mitch, what's going on? Right, Kurt? What you think?
I'm sorry. What's the last part, Blue? I'm sorry.
I was just saying the fact that he said he influenced Mark to throw in the towel. Yeah, that speaks volumes.
Yeah, you can't let being a trainer on a high-profile fight like that, any fight, especially a fight of that magnitude, you can't let nobody influence you. You have to, see things for what they are. If your guy getting pummeled and you feel he can go on a little bit longer just to give him a chance, you do that. If you feel you throw in the towel because your guy has no chance, and he was getting battered, but that's not the point. The point, you don't let anybody influence you to do anything in that ring. You have the power. You have to say so, and that's not good.
Mm-hmm. And that's my thing. You shouldn't, he influenced that man to change, he influenced that man to, alter Deontay Wilder's legacy, essentially. Who knows what could have happened? He seemed to be out on his feet when he fought Tyson Fury. I mean, excuse me, what's his name, Kurt? Luis Ortiz. He was
Yep.
He was out on his feet then, right?
Yep.
He eventually recovered and got the knockout. So to do that and alter, what his career, man, that's incorrect. And especially if you allow somebody to tell you, hey man, he had enough throwing the towel. What you mean he had enough throwing the towel? Who are you to say that? Who are you to say that? You know what I mean, Kurt? Man, who are you to say throwing the towel? Jack T, brother, back in the super chat. When has Darrell intervened in any other fight? I don't know what he did or didn't do in any other fight. We don't know. Damian Simmons, what's going on? Let me explain my stance on it, right? For that to be a plan, they would have to know that it was going to go that way. Let me say it again. For that to be planned, they would have had to know that it was going to play out that way. That's impossible. That's impossible to know that, hey, it was going to be a point in time in the fight where you could throw in the towel. That's impossible. Bowser see what's going on. So that's why I'm saying I don't know, and we don't know what other corner he was in, because it's not going to be well publicized like this one. So we don't know what other fight and what other situation he altered. Jeremy Hauser, what's going on? for him to do it that fight, well, that also symbolizes it's not the first time he felt comfortable to do it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that, you know, that's almost impossible to say, well, once you get to this point, if it gets to this, then you stop the fight. You know, like that's hard to just say, well, this is how it's going to play out. You know what I mean? Well, once it gets to this point, I'm gonna ask y'all to stop the fight. You see what I'm saying? Like that's difficult to do. I mean, it's difficult to say took place, you know. I'm not sure. I know this, he altered the fight. I don't know if it was planned, but I know he altered the fight. Mr. 1609, what's going on? Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.1K. Right now, my people, get the likes to 1.1K. So I don't know if it was planned. You know, you can't plan that. Like, oh, man, you get to this point. I mean, first of all, if it was planned, then he wouldn't have had to influence him to do it because it would have been part of the plan. So he would have just been like, hey, man, throwing the towel, and he just throwing the towel. But he said he was pleading for him for a few rounds to throw in the towel. So you understand? I don't know. I don't know. But smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.1K. Get the likes to 1. I do know that he admit that he did have an effect. That's one thing. And that shouldn't happen either which way. Either which way you look at it, it shouldn't have happened. I know that. I know that. Chosen one, what's going on? But smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash that like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. Damian Simmons, what's going on? Brother Emmanuel H said, I'm back. He was putting the little one to sleep. Yeah, Kurt. You know, so oh man, now I just forgot something else I was gonna bring to you, Kurt. Ah man. Completely forgot what I was getting ready to tell you, Kurt. Actually. Oh man, Kurt. Nerdy Crash, what's going on? Man, I'm gonna have to start writing it down. Oh man, Kurt. I'm like, man. And while I'm talking right now, I'm like, don't forget the accent. And now I can't remember, man. Unbelievable, Kurt. Governor Down Gator, what's going on? I can't remember, Kurt.
Well, maybe it'll come to you.
Yeah.
You don't think so hard about it.
Evander Holyfield had a statue revealed today. Did you see that too, Kurt?
No, I didn't see that. Good. Oh yeah?
Yeah,
He deserved one, man.
Yeah. Yeah, he did, man. He's a legend, man.
Oh man, Holyfield was a special fighter.
Mm-hmm. Usyk the Barbarian King. What's going on, great brother? Man, I forgot, man, Kurt.
It's a big statue?
Yeah, it's pretty nice, man.
I'm gonna go see. Can I, see what it looked like? I'm glad, man.
Mm-hmm.
He really he put Atlanta on the map. He deserved it, man, wholeheartedly.
Miss Put Together, we're gonna Kurt, you want to do a post fight for the fights tomorrow night?
We can.
Okay. So yeah, Miss Put Together, we'll do it after the fights. After the fights, we'll do a show, break down what we saw in the fights, and then we'll get off because it's gonna be late. Because the Lomachenko fight don't start till 10. The card don't start till 10 o'clock, Kurt.
Mm-hmm.
So that's late.
Yeah, maybe 12:30 or 1.
Mm-hmm. So we'll start, after the fights are over, immediately following the last fight, and we'll give our breakdown of what we thought. and then we'll get off. Kurt, I'm gonna let you go in your segment. Emmanuel H. brother in the super chat, he said, "Is it pre or post air chunk missing?" Hey, Kurt, you heard what he said?
What'd he say? I'm sorry, I was.
He said, "Is the statue pre or post air chunk missing?"
Man, crazy, Big E.
Unreal, man.
I'm telling you, the chat is funny, man. The chat.
Unbelievable.
You know what? June 25th. I was just thinking about this day before you gave me my segment. This is, Michael Jackson passed. The impact he left behind, man, unbelievable. What can you say? Hit records from what, 9 years old, 11 years old till he passed away. And Jay-Z Reasonable Doubt hit stores. And they had one of the best boxing cards ever on this day. In 81, you had Milt McQuarrie, Jose Pepino Cuevas, Tony Ayala, Tommy Hearns, and Sugar Ray Leonard on the same card, man. Wait, Bob voted that card.
Say that again, Kurt?
You had Milt McQuarrie, who was welterweight champion. He was young though. Milt McQuarrie, Tony Ayala, Pepino Cuevas, Tommy Hearns, and Sugar Ray Leonard on the same card, man.
Wow.
Tommy Hearns was the not main event. What do you call that? He was co-main event. Yeah. And
wow.
Leonard fought. And this is a funny story because Ayub Kaluli was an African fighter, right? So the drum up interest in the fight, somebody for Top Rank was telling the press that we got a witch doctor coming from Kaluli's hometown. And Kaluli wasn't having it, man. He was mad because he didn't want to be stereotyped. And Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray, heard about it, went to a library in Phoenix where he was training, and the books was telling him wear all black, and the witch doctors, they don't like cobras. So Ray got all black trunks and put a yellow cobra on his trunks.
Unbelievable.
Go look at the fight. He got on all black because they said the color black, witch doctors don't like black, all black. He had on black shoes and trunks, and he had a patch of a yellow cobra because witch doctors don't like cobra. And they brought in somebody who wasn't a witch doctor but pretend to be. It was crazy, man.
Unbelievable.
It was bizarre. Only boxing. That's why I love it. But I just wanted to share that funny story, man. Ray was crazy, but anyway, yeah, man. So June 25th, a lot happened on this day.
Unbelievable. Dewan Roberts, brother in super chat, Blue. It could be a Liston Ali situation when the effects will wear off. So that's the opportunity window to exploit it. Yeah. Could be. I don't know. G Cole, brother in the super chat, dropping that. Dub on us in the super chat. He said, just want to say the interview y'all did with our champ was the truth. To see four brothers talk with peace, respect, and humbleness was needed for the culture. Salute Blue and salute Kurt. Oh, salute to you, great brother.
And salute to you.
We appreciate you, man.
Somebody said, SG said, was Leonard overrated in a way? What?
Man,
no.
That's not even possible, man.
No, he was special. Leonard was special, man.
Yeah, that's not even possible. Well, go ahead, Kurt. You can go in your segment, man, and get those questions in. OPJ5E, what's going on? And I'll be back and to regularly scheduled programming.
Yes, sir. Let me go in the chat. What's up to the whole family? I ain't gonna call out all your names. I gotta preserve my energy. So I'm the first guy I'm gonna go to. Let me go in the chat. Henry King says, Kurt, back then, how many upsets top contenders beat the guys who were kings in their divisions compared to today, considering people think boxers today are much better than back then? Now you had more upsets back then in the 40s, 50s, 80s, 70s, and the 90s, especially the 90s. Remember, in the 80s and 90s, they was calling Showtime the network of upsets. They was calling, yeah, because man, everybody down to Curry lost, uh, big upsets against Lloyd Huntington. That was a huge upset. Uh, uh, Danny Romero, he was scheduled to fight Johnny Tapia. They wound up fighting, but he lost to Willie Salazar in a major upset. Tommy Hearns got knocked out by Iran Barkley. So there was upsets all over the place. There was more upsets in the 80s and 90s uh, than in just about any era. 80s and 90s had a lot of big upsets. You had Tyson and Douglas. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. Uh, Let me see. Naughty Crash said, "What are Earl weaknesses, Kurt? Earl sometimes when you punch at him, he jumps back with both feet off the canvas, like he did against Danny Garcia. Sometimes he doesn't transition from offense to defense like he should. It's not smooth. When Mikey did come forward, he looked uncomfortable sometimes, so he needs to work on that." Tyler Smith said, uh, "Kurt, who's better, Biggie or Snoop Dogg?" Oh, Biggie. Biggie's better than Snoop Dogg. Devin Malcolm said Kwawe versus Ward. That's a tough fight. I will say Ward, but that's a tough fight because Kwawe will bring a lot of pressure to Ward. Kwawe was a very good inside fighter, but Ward can move, so I will say Ward. Not the Ward that fought Kovalev. He loses that night against Kwawe, but he had a lot of good performances. So I say Ward. DP Rockers and Kirk. How special was Ezra Charles? Real special. We have a street in Cincinnati named after him. Ezra Charles was special, man. James Toney's favorite fighter. Ezra Charles can do it all. What a great boxer, man. A very special fighter, Ezra Charles, man. So he deserves to have a statue himself, and I'm glad he got a street named after him. I kind of figured that. And Cincinnati is a hardcore boxing town. Bowser C says Snoop better than Biggie. Nah, Snoop has nursery rhymes. Biggie wordplay is a lot better than Snoop. Snoop made good songs, commercial, but Biggie first album, yeah, classic. Money Man say, okay. Uh, Nardy Crash say, are you familiar with uh, what's that? Liger? If so, what fighter fighting now is most like him? I'll put that in the chat if you spelled that correctly. Liger. Jay Dixon said, Kirk, who was the best fight? Who was the best fight you ever seen fight or spar that didn't make it big? Uh, that's a good question. Let me think. A guy who I thought would. We have a super chat. I'm gonna come back to that. Demetrius Brighton at super chat said, "Salute. Did y'all see Zab Judah's documentary on why he needed brain surgery due to Cletus Seldon's high intake of PEDs discovered after the fight? Wow, ain't that something?" Dewan Roberts in that super chat said, "Kirk, do you think Earl could incorporate Foreman's two-arm shove technique effectively against Pac? No, no, use the jab. That would be more effective." The best fighter that didn't make it big. I'm going to choose somebody, man. I thought a guy by the name of Kelsey Banks. I thought was going to be special, and he got knocked out in the Pan Am Games, and then he got knocked out as a pro. FSU said Mikey versus Boots right now. I like Boots. Too big, too much athleticism. Jeremy said Biggie is a no-brainer. I agree, Jeremy. Shala said Wilder need to win this fight. Yeah. Silver Surfer Lugia said Ezra Charles was amazing. Yep. Uh, Miss Put Together said, Kurt, who do you have for your best three trainers training teams for ever or right now? Ever, I got Harry Wiley Sr., uh, Eddie Futch, and Manuel Stewart. Now, Buddy McGirt, Derek James, and Nacho Barristan. J.A. Dixon said, Kurt, Corey Spinks versus Floyd. Floyd. That'll be a boring fight. New Mbasa said, Ali versus Tyson Fury. Ali. Bowser C said, Kurt, Edgar Charles versus Roy Jones. That's a really tough fight, Bowser, man. Roy athleticism, but he had problems with guys like Edgar Charles, real technical guys like Montel Griffin and Antonio Tarver. I might have to pick Charles because he was so technical. Damian Simmons says Snoop ain't even on Big's level. Stop. Malik Walker said top 5 boxing cities. Good question. Wow. Wow. Philadelphia. He said cities. Philadelphia, Houston. I'm talking past, now, sparring, gyms, everything. Philadelphia, Houston. I had to throw Detroit in there. Cincinnati and New York. Leo Vince Smoke said, we know that MJ is the king of pop. Was Louis Armstrong the original king? Oh man, jumped up on me. Oh, wait a minute. There it is. Was it the king of pop for American music? He was up there. Louis Armstrong was a very popular artist, man. And he was maybe top 2. At that time, Louis Armstrong was very, very popular. It's a good question. DP Rock said Malik Corey, Cincinnati 5 times. Yeah, man. Cincinnati and Detroit, man. Lucky Luciano said, we live in the world every other race hates the black race. Yeah, that's true. That's true. We're the world's enemies, to be honest with you. Beezy 4566 said, how do you feel about Canelo calling Spence out at 164? Yeah, he has the advantage because of weight. So he if they fight, it can't be now. Spence ain't big enough. And you have to put the weight on correctly, gradually. Demetrius Bryce said, Rosalind Sanchez or Salman Hayek? Rosalind Sanchez. Nardi Crash said, Liger is a lion breeder. Oh, okay. With the tiger, when you get a chance, look them up. They're amazing. Yeah, I'm into that, Nardi. I'm into animal behaviors and animals. I've seen a special when they crossbreed it. This one was like huge, like it mutated. I'm like, man, I'm like 6'3", 6'4", 270. Man, he'll eat me like a sausage. I saw that. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Nardi. I'm into animals, man. Like, the Animal Channel, I watch that a lot. With the Lions Week, they have Big Cat Week and stuff. Elbow said Biggie for sure, but Doggy Style as an album can't compete with any album. Big first album was monumental, man. But they tried to change them because of commercial success. Coach, we have a super chat. Coach 67 Sports TV said, Kirk, who would you favor in a fight between Bob Foster and Roy Jones? Roy, but that's a dangerous fight for Roy. Because Roy had problems with tall, lanky, technical fighters, and Bob Foster can turn your lights out with one punch. Same prototype. Antonio Tarver, Bob Foster. True Blue 45 said, salute Blue and Kirk, salute to you. True Culture said, Jerry Cooney versus Tommy Morrison. I like Jerry Cooney to knock out Morrison. Crawford versus Spence. 50-50 fight. I ain't going to say because I'll still want them to fight. Henry King said, Kurt, in the 40s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000, name your top 5 pound for pound in each of those eras. Oh, man. Man, we got to talk, Henry, man, because that's a long question. We got to talk, man. I'm going to put my Gmail in the chat because that'll take too long. I get to these questions. But I like the questions. Young Bakerfield say David Reed. If he wouldn't have had that eye injury, he would have been something. DP Rocker said Demetrius Bright Salma. Demetrius Bright, Eva Longoria versus Eva Mendez. I might take Eva Mendez. Let me see. DB Rocker said Eva Longoria. Dwayne Jones. Kelsey won a belt though, didn't he? Well, he touted to be like a Sugar Ray Robinson, and when he got knocked out of Pan Am Games, he was never the same. I forgot who knocked him out in the pros. I just was talking about that fight with Scrapbook. Demetrius Bright said exactly. Till this day, Bowser C said Ray Arcel should be over Manny Stewart. Ray Arcel was great. Ray Arcel was great, but uh, you could make that argument. Manny, but I respect Manny because he built fighters from the ground up. He built the gym from the ground up, produced a lot of great fighters. Nardi Crash said, does Mikey Garcia give Bud a competitive fight? No. It's a bad style matchup for Mikey. Usyk, the Barbarian King said, Beasley 45-66, he didn't. Canelo Trainer said they fight Spence at 164, but other than that, not going down. Who's that? Junior 83 said, Kirk, how good was Joe Lewis and when he beat Holyfield? Joe Lewis was a great, great, great fighter. Special fighter. 25 title defenses, man. Knockout artist. Joe Lewis and Holyfield's a good fight, man. Because Holyfield will go to war with Joe Lewis. That's a good fight. Now, a lot of people never put them together. I never thought of that. That's a good matchup. I'm going to say Holyfield because Holyfield can box better than Joe. Joe was stand there in front of him. That's a good fight, though. Boss Red said, man, just watch the Bradley interview, and he is still taking shots at Shakur, man. We have a super chat from Paragon of Principles. Jack Johnson versus Deontay Wilder. Who wins and how? I like Wilder. I like Wilder. I think Wilder will beat Johnson. It'll be a good fight, though. Jeremy Hauser said, who you got, Ortiz versus Mean Machine? I like Ortiz in that fight. But Mean Machine going to have his moments, though. He definitely going to have his moments. Skill says, no love for who? LA, how many world-class fighters and fights had fights down here, Kurt? Yeah, nothing against LA. LA produced so many great fights. Great Western Forum, man. Gyms are great. The Mexican gyms are great. All the fighters from California, they have a big history. I just named no East Coast bias. I just named five cities that came into mind. But no, I never forgot about LA. You could put them, but who you gonna take off? You can't take off Detroit. Can't take off Cincinnati. Can't take off New York. You can't take off Philadelphia. You can't take off Texas. So who you gonna take off? Or Houston? Who you gonna take off? Balta C said Jack Johnson is greater, but Wilder wins. Alfonso Davidson said, Kirk, was Mike Tyson trainer? Cuss good? Yeah, he's a good trainer. Cuss was a good trainer. Unanimous opinions. Ike Iabuchi. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he's supposed to until he, was doing. He had a lot of personal demons, man. Demetrius Bright said a Jogba versus Frazier. Frazier, knock his head off. A Boss Red, Canelo still on that bull. Want Spence to come up 17 pounds. Why he just dropped 4? Yeah. Money Man, Kurt Armstrong versus Leonard at 147. Leonard. Armstrong was a pressure fighter, but Leonard feet are too good. Leonard was a lot stronger than a lot of people think. Tams one said, "What you think about Muhammad Ali grandson signing with Top Rank?" I didn't know he was signing with Top Rank. Wow, Ali grandson, huh? Unreal. Ron Robinson said, "Who would you think will win, Ernie Shavers or Tyson Fury?" Probably Tyson Fury, because Ernie Shavers after 6 rounds, he has nothing left. And Fury will stay away from him. And Ernie Shavers wasn't a big guy. He just punched through walls, but Fury will box him, and then Ernie Shavers will gas out. Jay Dixon said, Kirk, do you think boxing needs to bring back Thriller Manila type events? If so, which location and which matchup would you like to see there? Yeah, that's when boxing was on the world stage. You know, the Foreman and Norton fight was in Venezuela. Frazier and Foreman was in Kingston, Jamaica. Yeah, I would love to see Wilder and like heavyweight Wilder and Fury somewhere. Fury and Joshua. Well, Saudi Arabia is the hot place now, but before it went worldwide, Sugar Ray Robinson fought in 3 different countries in 3 weeks. You know, France. That's world champion. So they fought around the world. Usyk the Barbarian King said, "Boss Red Goat, he's the A side." No, he didn't. He didn't say Goat. He said Boss Red that he's the A side. Demetrius Bryce said, "What do you think of Salvador Sanchez? That he was a bad man?" Yeah, man. Salvador Sanchez was a great fighter. It's too bad he died so early, man. Best jabs in boxing today: Earl Spence. Let me see who else has a really good jab. I like Earl's jab. Who else? I think jab is a lost art today, man. I really, I'm used to Larry Holmes jab, Ali jab, Tommy Hearns jab. They don't use the jab like they should. Dog Money said, okay, let's do it Tupac versus Biggie, uh, Nas versus Jay-Z. I like Biggie over Tupac. I like Nas over Jay-Z. Uzek the Barbarian King said, Biva has the best jab today. It's strong. Sort of like a Sonny Liston jab. It's strong. Dog Money said Earl got the best jab. Earl got a real good jab. Abel Ribeiro said salute to you. Malik Walker. Uh, I like Devin Haney's jab. Shogun 76 said Ligers are like 1,500 pounds. Yeah, they big, man. Scary. Demetrius Bright said grits versus buttered rice with sugar. Grits. Dewan Roberts said Robinson versus Canelo. Robinson easy. True Blue said, why does so many people believe Spence isn't who he seems to be? I see a lot of people not sold on Spence. Why? It's just hate, man. If they ain't sold on Spence, then it's personal. Spence is a very good fighter, top 3 pound for pound, fighting good competition. I was impressed him coming back and fighting Danny Garcia. So he's a fighter. Unanimous opinions. Uh, as a rule, lagers are bigger than tigers and lions. Yeah, man, them things, I respect them animals, man. Usyk, the Barbarian King, said Mikey needs to move down. I don't think Mikey really want to fight anymore. Miss put together laughing at Demetrius Bright. Numa Bassa said, what are some of Canelo weaknesses? Lack of foot speed, boxing. He has problems with boxers. You can counter punch. Sometimes when he throws his hook, he leaves his head up. But I don't want to nitpick. He's a very good fighter, but boxing, a pure boxer is his Achilles heel. Lucky Luciano said, Nas, Jay-Z, Big are great rappers, but can't compare their music to pop. Why not? Jay-Z resume, 14 number one albums, 23 Grammys, 50 million albums sold, 75 million um, singles sold. But Pac had a big impact. But Jay-Z lyrics, man, is like unreal. And Nas was a poet, and Big had a big impact as well. I don't think Pac is on the level lyrically, but as far as impact, yeah. DeJuan Roberts said, I agree, Dog Money. Earl should uh, add a Manny slice jab and would be a rap. Demetrius Brush said, well, which one? Miss put together grits. Ron Robinson, Ernie Shavers, or Tyson Fury. It's Tyson Fury. Henry King said, Kurt, which team do you got? Ray Robinson, Roy Jones, James Toney, Floyd Mayweather versus Joe Louis, Willie Pep, Henry Armstrong, Chavez Sr. I'll take Robinson team, Roy Jones, James Toney, Floyd Mayweather. I'll take that team. I'll take that team. Jay Dixon said, Boots versus Lubin, Boots versus Mel Charlo. Who you got? I like Boots over Ugas. Boots and Mel is a toss-up fight for now. Another year, Boots will beat him. Boots will beat him. Because out of all the young fighters and fighters established, he has the best natural talent. Best jabs in boxing right now is Jamal Charlo. I forgot about him. Earl Spence, Devin Haney, and Wilder. Okay. Silver Surfer Lucas said, who wins Holyfield versus Henry Cooper? Holyfield. Demetrius Bright said, Winky Wright versus Duran. Winky Wright because Duran would hate Winky Wright's style. Winky Wright was a good sized fighter. He drove you crazy because he didn't have a lot of power, but he'll put pressure on you with that jab. Winky was a great fighter, not a good fighter, a great fighter. Miss Put Together said, Rice for me. I can't see that. I'm gonna call you 9. He said, for me, LA, New York, Philly, Detroit, and Cincy. I'll take Houston off just for me, though. Okay. Silver Surfer Lucas said, Fury got a good jab, too. Yeah. Sheldon Holmes, salute. Curtis Anderson, salute, Sheldon. Silver Surfer said, Winky Wright, too big, too good. Joseph Godin said, Wilder needs to use his or sue his butt. He could have hurt or even killed Wilder. Fury cheated. Not only he did take padding out his gloves, but his weight in his other glove. That's criminal. Yeah, if that's true, yeah. Absolutely. Fatty Black. I like F.A. and Jarrett. Definitely the next generation of black heavyweights. D.P. Rocker Kurt is Die Hard considered a Christmas movie? No. But I can see people relate. That's probably my favorite action movie of all time. So Mel Gibson was supposed to be the star of that. He turned the role down, and Bruce Willis took it, and the rest is history. Demetrius Bright said, "What's wrong with those Tommy grits? Hominy grits? Hominy again? Tommy." Jay Gatcher said, "Blue." Darryl Johnson, Julian Jackson versus Earl Spence. I like Julian Jackson. Silver Surfer Lucas said Julian Jackson by KO. Nordy Crash said out of Derek James into Bomac, who do you think will make the necessary adjustments the quickest in a Bud and EJ fight? I think it'll depend on the fighters though. I say Crawford. Crawford. That don't mean he's gonna win. Silver Surfer Lucas said Demetrius Bright. What? Assist from TV said Kurt. Do you remember when Holyfield headbutted Rockland and that big knot and swell up on his head? Yeah, that I remember that. Blue is back, fellas, family. Blue is back. Thank you for your question. One more. Henry King said, Kirk, I think Devin Haney has the best jab today. I think Charlo jab and Fury got a good jab too. Charlo got a good jab and Earl. Thank you for your questions, family. I appreciate answering the questions. Man, y'all put me to work always, but I enjoy the segment. Thank you. Thank you very much for your time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can go ahead and close us out, Kurt.
Yes, indeed. We got a big weekend. Don't forget, Julio Cesar Martinez, a very exciting fighter, fighting tomorrow afternoon, I believe, on the Zone. And you got a card on Sunday and the Saturday fights. So we got a big weekend of boxing. Everybody enjoy the fights. We will see you at the post-fight show. And everybody have a great weekend. Thank you very much for the super chats and your patience. My name is Curtis Anderson, aka Kurt Sugar. Have a very blessed weekend.
Got one more. DeJuan Roberts, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. He said, thank y'all, great brothers. Thank you, great brother, for supporting us, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow us on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all we got for y'all. Peace.
Peace.